Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again, ready to speedrun Arena 18 with the best Hog Rider deck to play for anyone that's trying to level up a brand new deck. So the way that we decided to play this is use the Wizard Evolution, use our Giant Skeleton and Knight to go and counteract all of our opponent's bridge spam. Generally, if you defend with the Giant Skeleton and then you counter push, the Giant Skeleton's going to explode and then it will pop on whatever cards your opponent is intending to counter your Hog Rider with. You have the Wizard for splash damage, you have the Knight Skeletons, and also Giant Skeleton for distractions. You also have the King Tower activation capabilities with Tornado, which it doesn't really matter what level it is. Doesn't really matter what level your Snowball is either, because you still get the slow. Nice to have cards like Tornado, Ice Spirit, and also Snowball that will give you cost-effective defenses against mid-ladder players. Even if you don't have the appropriate card levels to deal with them, you can still get an abundance of value. So I'm excited to see what we can do. Of course, the guy goes in for a Princess at the Bridge. That's generally what top level players have been doing. So it makes sense that, you know, people are starting to copy that as well. We're going to go Skeletons in front of the tower. Then we're going to go for an Ice Spirit. And that was probably the best defense we could have done. Unfortunately, since we don't have Dagger Duchess, we will have to respond to this. We're going to drop our Knight last possible second. And the Valkyrie doesn't end up hitting that for too many hits. So really good start for us already. Looking at the start and trying to figure out a way to win. If we're playing against someone with Royal Ghost and Princess and Tombstone, it's like an unorthodox deck that I can't really place a finger on. So if I don't really know what we're playing against, I kind of have to figure it out as we go, you know? Like a lot of times people will be like, hey, I know exactly what we're playing against. And I'll do that often too, but not into mid-ladder decks. It's a different beast out here, if you will. These players are built different. There's an Archer Queen though, so that's good for us. I think we can splash onto the Archer Queen and then possibly win the game off that, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to Tornado the Valkyrie away so it doesn't hurt our Wizard. And then we should be able to Tornado all this stuff into alignment. And then also, I'm sure you guys have recognized something, but it's important to over-level specific cards in your deck. Like, for instance, you'll look at my Skeletons are level 10. You look at my Ice Spirits level 9. My Giant Skeleton is level 14. So I played Grand Challenges, and I also played a whole bunch of other stuff to improve my Giant Skeleton level as much as I possibly could, because I figured if I can get a high-level Giant Skeleton, that will be an alternative win condition. And it's really good on defense too. So I'm going to be cycling that as often as I can. And the Skeletons and the Ice Spirit and the Snowball, they're just proxies to allow me to cycle my overpowered and overleveled cards as quickly as possible. No matter what deck you have, you really will want to make sure that the cards that you have upgraded are a different rarity. So you can upgrade a rare card a lot more. You can upgrade a epic card a lot more. You can upgrade a common card a lot more if it's all, you know, evenly dispersed. So then that means, like, after you level up one rare card, you're not going to have 7 other rare cards to level up in your deck. You're going to have a rare card, you're going to have a common card, you're going to have an epic, you're going to have a legendary. And the reason why that works so well is because in Clash Royale's leveling system, you get little elite wild cards. And those wild cards, not elite wild cards, I guess magic items. And you use the magic items on different rarities. So that's how we were able to level up some things a lot more. And then our Hog Rider and, unfortunately, our Wizard are lagging behind because I haven't been able to level up any of them to level 13 yet. Once I get the chance to level it up to level 12 or 13, then I'll use my magic items to make sure that I can guarantee a level 14 card. But I just feel like it's a huge waste using a magic item on a level 11 card. It just doesn't feel like it's a very valuable transaction for me. So I kind of stay away from really bad plays like that. I just don't want to waste my elixir. I also don't want to waste my gold or my cards and items in the real game, you know? After the game's over, you know, you jump into the real game of leveling up your cards and pay to win fiesta. So that's just how it is. Anyway, let's keep leveling up, and we're going to try to beat this entire arena. And then there's going to be a challenge tonight that I will be playing in about 10 hours. Stay tuned for that one as well. We're going to have a really good day, fun-filled adventure, and we're going to pop off. It's funny, I'm using the exact same deck as you, Jake's has been. Dude, it's a good deck. It's a really good deck. So if you wanted to, if you don't have Tornado, you could use Cannon. If you guys have missed out on any of the series, you can type in SirTag, beating every arena with Hog Rider on YouTube. And I have done an entire series on this deck. I've showed the progression from day 1, beating Arena 1, and then this is Arena 18. So we've already progressed, only buying a Clash Royale one time. That was the only purchase on this account, and I've played around, I guess, 14 or 15 streams now. 14 or 15 times, and I already have a bunch of level 14 cards. With, you know, not playing in between or anything, just playing as much as I have been showing on stream. All right, we're going to go for a Snowball here, and then we're also going to go for a Knight. Make sure he can't line up and lock up some damage. I think that will maybe hit my tower. Oh, it doesn't. All right, we're a little bit lucky. Does that two-shot it? Wow. Level 14 Knight is built different. Is Dagger Duchess still the best tower after the nerf? I think so. I think Dagger Duchess will still be the best tower for sure. I think Dagger Duchess is like one of those things that as long as it still ends up killing the things it was killing, then it will be very, very strong. I'm sure you identified what I just did. I made sure the bomber locked onto the giant skeleton, and then the skeletons were able to distract the prince. The prince didn't hit my giant skeleton. Keeping the giant skeleton as high health as possible is really important for us to win this game. Noticing how the giant skeleton is tanking, that's also really cool. Then we Ice Spirit plus Tornado, because I'm pretty sure the Ice Spirit wouldn't have killed the, yeah, they wouldn't have killed the skeletons as well. So I kind of have to make a lot of outplays against these people. Like, I'm playing my absolute best to win these games. I'm sure you guys are noticing that right now. Like, I am playing at my highest capacity out here. And it's important, because if you play better than your opponents, you are going to get rewarded with giant skeletons exploding on cards that they're overcommitting against because they're freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, this is a giant skeleton. It's so scary. The higher level your giant skeleton is, the more cards they have to commit into it. The more cards they commit into it, the more cards die. So think of it from that perspective. Like, giant skeleton is an amazing card to level up as high as possible. I really, really, really like the card. Even if he does that, I think I'm okay. I can probably snowball this or tornado if we really want to. I don't want it to be in alignment to my tower. Unfortunately, it still is, so do that. And then I think we can go for a Hog Rider Ice Spirit. Probably not going to have a great answer to this. I think that the Ice Spirit is going to allow us to get a couple shots on the tower with the Hog Rider here, because looking at what his cards are targeting right now, he only has one thing on the Hog. That's huge. Also, the Knight, again, like as I said, the giant skeleton just gives us value every time. He fireballs, that's fine. We're going to go for our giant skeleton here, and then we'll see if the wizard can pop through. It is giving us some nice value. I'm just hoping that we can get a knight in front of this giant skeleton so the giant skeleton doesn't die too soon. It is going to die pretty quick. We can tornado his units directly into that, so there is that. And then, yeah, I mean, you can use tornado on offense and on defense. Like, it's a super versatile card that a lot of people don't understand. We're going to snowball so the knight retargets on the tower. It didn't happen. I was really optimistic that that would work out. All right, we're going to go in for a tornado, and we'll win the game with that. It's also a nice damage dealer to finish off games, too, so we'll take it. Is Icebow a bad deck in this meta? I don't like Icebow in general. I think it's just a pretty boring deck. Personally, I prefer to play decks that can win the game a little bit faster than a deck that... Oh, I just used gems. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. I wish there was, like, a parental control so I wouldn't use my gems. I'd be like, never use gems to open up chests. I just meant to click through it really quick. I thought I had Diamond Pass, so I'm so used to queuing up 2 chests. And I just gemmed it by accident because I'm foolish. But it's okay. It's fine. My son, Nick, has a birthday. He watches you all the time. Oh, dude. Nick, I hope you have an amazing day. It's actually my mom's birthday today, too. So happy birthday to you and her. Or happy birthday to your son and also my mom. I guess I will never forget Nick's birthday. A beautiful day. All right. Anyway, we're going to be using our Hog Rider here. It should get 1 hit at least. All right. So... the cool thing that we have here is the potential to activate King Tower against this bowler if we do it correctly. I think we try it. Nope, I messed up. Should have dropped the wizard a little bit earlier, and then I would have been fine. My bad. It happens. Sometimes you don't always play your best. That would have been a really easy King Tower activation if I just dropped my wizard a little bit faster. I was holding my breath, and I held an L, too. Okay, so we're going to go for our giant skeleton, and we'll drop our knight. The cool thing about giant skeleton is the high health that it has paired with a knight, so you're always going to have good answers to splash damage at lower levels. People are always going to have splash damage. Whether it's executioner or wizard or something like that, generally that's what's going to be the case. All right. I like her very much, but I don't think she's interested in me. Am I too attached? How do I let go of her? Oh, yeah, you're definitely way too attached. If she's not into you, you're definitely way too attached. The thing that you have to understand, dude, is like, if someone's not into you, you can have a crush, I guess, but the worst thing that you could ever do is like being attracted to someone that's not into you. That's like super, super bad, in my opinion. If you go after someone that is not interested in you and like, let's say you get them, they're not really going to care about you that much in a relationship, and you're going to have to do so much to make that relationship work. And that's like one of the worst things that you could do for yourself. You're not really valuing yourself then. It's a very bad experience. Do not do that. Even if you do get them, it's a loss. Yeah. Try to get someone that actually likes you. They don't have to like you immediately at the start, but, you know, don't get attached to people as well, because there's so many people in the world. Like, there's a lot of really pretty people. If you're attracted to someone just because, like, you're crushing on them at the start, that's not something that matters that much, because there's so many pretty people in this world. Or people that you would be attracted to. Yeah, that's not something that you should ever worry about. Other qualities, like other than that, sure, but it seems like you know, if you haven't really gotten a big connection with them, it's not going to be that deep then. Anyway, let's keep going into this one. We can go for a wizard in the back. The Hog Rider is going to give us a lot of value, and we'll see what we can do. What separates you from other top pros? I'm like, I mean, I played professionally. I won like a lot of money playing this game. I won $5,000, or actually over 5,000. I won 5,000 from one tournament. So I don't know. I'm not really like high level pro right now because I haven't really played professionally in a bit. But you know, I guess one thing that did set me apart is I really looked a lot at my mistakes, and I played a lot better because I was able to look at my mistakes and be like, hey, these are the things I want to improve at. These are the things I want to do differently. And I looked at it more analytically than most people, I would say. Most people are seeing like, oh, video game. I play a video game. I get reward from playing it really well. And that's kind of like what I think most of the pros were doing. And they were just like, oh, I'm going to memorize all the matchups, and that's it. And I'm going to play my favorite deck. And then they would just go off and play like other games afterwards. And I was just like very committed to playing the game professionally when I was. All right, yeah, I think we win this one. We're going to snowball here. We should easily win this. Snowball is going to knock away some distance. The Hog Rider can finish off the tower. I won 10K. Congrats, man. That's huge. I feel like you probably didn't, but maybe. Maybe you won it in something else. Will you keep this deck as is, or will you add another Evo like Mortar since you can get it for free? I probably wouldn't add Mortar to this deck. I likely would just run Knight or Skeletons or Ice Spirit. Probably Skeletons, I would say. Knight also works really well in the deck. Knight is about to get a little bit of a nerf. The evolution will. Still fine, though. Still fine. All right, so I'm going to go in for a Knight in the same side as the Valkyrie. The Giant Skeleton might reach the tower, depending on what he does. I'm going to Hog Rider because he just dropped a really aggressive Mega Knight. He's down a bunch of elixir. He might go in... Okay, I was going to say he might go in for like a Tornado, but he went Bats, so that's really bad for him. Also, I'm pretty sure the Skeleton Army dies to the Giant Skeleton. Oh, he's going to Rage it. Wow, that's interesting. All right, we're just going to do this. I could have activated King Tower if the Mega Knight was a bit healthier, but I don't think that's possible in this position. Let's go. Evo Valk is low-key underrated. I think she's okay. I think she's okay. I don't think she's amazing, though. Let's go. That's good advice? Yeah, 100%, man. I feel like you can't get too attached to people, especially if you're going through the dating phase, especially. It's just not something that you should ever do. There are so many people in this world. Like, it's... Maybe you wouldn't be able to attract them in a specific situation where you're just not able to attract them at the start. But you would be able to later on if you just keep improving yourself and keep trying to make sure that you're putting yourself in a better spot in life. But yeah, never get desperate. Never have that stuff happen to yourself. It's easier said than done, but yeah, don't crush too hard on people. Also, for evolutions, I guess if that's the advice that you were talking about, I would say, like, don't interject another evolution that's not even, like, very well fitting in the deck. I mean, you could put a Mortar instead of the Tornado in the deck, and that would work okay, but I would normally say, like, run an evolution that is already fitting in the deck pretty well. Like Skeletons, Knight, Ice Spirit, those are all phenomenal cards. Thoughts on the new tower? I don't know. I haven't played it. I actually genuinely didn't even know what's coming to Clash Royale. So if you guys ask me questions about the update, I haven't taken a look at it yet. I might take a look at it tomorrow or today and try to, like, edit something or create some content on it, but I doubt it, honestly. Anyone notice how he's not using Dagger Duchess? Yeah, this is my semi-free-to-play account. It's only got, like, the past trial that I got donated on the account. That was it. So, you know, I don't have it. Oh, wow. I said I didn't have the Dagger Duchess. And then Clash Royale's like, say less, Jake. I have it now. I have it now, guys. We out here. We out here. Oh my gosh, we got an epic. Oh, there's no way. What is this luck? What is this luck? Oh, that is the first time I've gotten it. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's unreal. That is actually unbelievable. All right, we have to think about this now. What card do I want to level up? What card do I want to level up? Do we level up the Knight? Do we level up the Giant Skeleton? Oh, man. We definitely want to level one of these up. I mean, the wizard too, because it's our evolution, right? We probably want to level up our evolution as much as we can. All right, we have 2 of these books. If I could just get my wizard to level 12, I can level it up to level 13. Really want to do that. Yeah, I really want my wizard to level 13, honestly. Great. We're going to get our wizard to level 13. Or 12. If I get to 12, I can get to 14, then I can get to 15. I think you want to max your evolutions. Giant Skeleton is also a potential contender, just because it is such a strong card. I really do want to level up my Giant Skeleton as well. I think Giant Skeleton is probably the most beneficial card in the deck, to be honest. I also should probably start leveling up my epic cards as well. My Tornado might be impactful. Wow. Giant Skeleton definitely? Yeah, I think Giant Skeleton definitely. Start losing, please. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I can't grant you that wish. I'm the Scuffed Genie that does the exact opposite of what you're asking. Saw that you got a legendary lucky drop. I've never gotten a legendary lucky drop. No, I do not smoke in general. Legendary has been, yeah, nothing besides 50k elite wildcards. Dude, that's like $5, $7 worth of stuff now. It's $7 worth of like, stuff. Oh wow. All right, this guy's kind of annoying. Yeah, definitely level up our Giant Skeleton, I think. It just provides so much utility. Like, it provides so much utility. I think we just level that to level 15. Really, really, really strong. The other cards are good too, but, like, I really want my Giant Skeleton leveled up. I think it makes a really big impact. The Knight's okay. The Knight I could even substitute in the deck, honestly. For, like, a big spell. If I wanted. Have you been watching tennis recently? I haven't. I've been watching some pickleball recently. Giant Skeleton is GOAT? Yeah, I think Giant Skeleton is OP. All right, guys, let me know if you want me to level up my Giant Skeleton. I will do it today. If you guys in the chat want me to level up my Giant Skeleton, I will do it. Typically, almost every time you want to level up your evolution, but I think Giant Skeleton might be more impactful than the Evo Wizard right now because I can immediately level it up. I think it will make more of a difference. I managed 5 common books in 1 month from that lucky drop. Yeah, sometimes, honestly, like, I think they might nerf lucky drops or something because it's been so good. It's been so good for my free-to-play accounts, or my lower-level accounts. It's just insane. Kind of crazy. Giant Skeleton, are you better at tennis or pickleball? Definitely tennis. Way better at tennis. Pickleball is easier, though. So, like, compared to casuals, well, casuals can't really hit a tennis ball over the net for very long, but I guess, oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I think normal people would be really impressed with my pickleball because... like I have good fundamentals and court coverage because of tennis footwork and stuff. Like if you went to a tennis academy and you know how to like move over the court, you can pretty much get to almost any ball. Like I'm sliding on hardcourt and people are like, oh my gosh, that's insane. But it's like, it's not that cool. Like if you know how to do it or anything like that. It's like, casual people think it's super, super cool and unique and interesting. I'm like, oh, it's like not really. Think of long-term wizard is going to be more useful later on. I don't know. I feel like evolutions, you're right, will probably be more useful later on, but I think I can get a second evolution by the time that I get my wizard higher level. I think I can definitely do that. Just thinking out loud, it is probably a possibility. I mean, I'm going to Ice Spirit here and activate King Tower. Yeah, nice. All right, yeah, we're going to level up our Giant Skeleton, I think. I think that's probably the play. I play pickleball with actual pickles? Dang, dude, you're wildin'. Well, you guys know how pickleball was named? I'm pretty sure... It was named after the dog Pickles because he ended up having a habit of picking up a plastic wiffle ball in its mouth and running off in the court with it. Dog named Pickles was the reason why pickleball was named. It was named after a dog. Pretty funny. Oh, we get a champion? Please give me something good. Archer Queen is the best one to get right now because the other champions are getting nerfed. Also, alternatively, we could run like Evo Knight or something. Honestly, I hope they add Evo Giant Skeleton soon. Archer Queen would be so strong. It's like a really, really good card. That could replace our wizard as well. Because Archer Queen is good enough. Is pickleball invented recently or not? Yeah, it has been. All right, guys, we're going to do it. We're doing it live. Let's go. Giant skeleton leveled up to level 15. He's the biggest of boys. Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. Free to play, level 15, basically. Did not spend any money to get that one. The wizard would have been pay to win a little bit. Also, it's so crazy. I have a level 15 card. I literally have a level 15 card on an account that I've only played 15 times. Oh my gosh. Isn't that insane? I've logged into this account 15 times, and I have a level 15 card. That is wild to me. I think that's kind of crazy. Is it really noticeable for a giant skeleton? Would another... Yeah, I think it is pretty noticeable. Giant skeleton, I'm going to be cycling the most because it is going to be support for my Hog Rider, so I kind of like it. Also, I can definitely get more elite wild cards now, so I'm okay with it. Oh, no, we're getting princesses. We got some epics. E-barbs. Wow, we got so much for leveling up a card to level 15. We got so many level up chests just for leveling up one card to level 15. Yo, this game is cooked. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Yo, that's crazy. That's actually insane. All right, I mean, I guess we have to swap out the Dagger Duchess now. Level 12 tower. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's insane. All right, all right. Now we're level 12, so we're kind of like a lot more evenly leveled compared to our opponents now. We're level 10 before, so very cool. All right, I want to level up my Hog Rider and Wizard to levels 14. That'll make a very, very big difference. What's your max for bench? 45s plus 15s on each side. All right, so what do we do here? I think against someone that has Mega Knight, it's better for us to play really defensive. He also has a level 15 Mega Knight, so I guess I'm not too over-leveled in the face of this. Also, I usually don't defend the Spear Goblins because of Dagger Duchess, but in this particular moment, I think I kind of had to. I should have snowballed there. Alright. I was a little bit confused on what was going to happen with that Mega Knight, so I just dropped an Ice Spirit, freaked out a little bit. At what level do you unlock 2 evolution slots? Level 15. So you actually have a really bad advantage. If you're level 15 into level 14, it's kind of unfair. Like, it's actually really bad for the game. Level 14 to 15 is the worst step in Clash Royale. Level 10 Dagger is greater than level 12 Princess? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Level 12 Dagger is probably better than level 13 Dagger, but level 2 level difference is probably not okay. We're gonna do this. Probably tornado this. Not necessarily the best, honestly. We do hold it inside, so there is that, but this is gonna be kind of annoying. He could Hog Rider me with a Mega Knight, and I might take a lot of damage. Yeah, I might take a lot of damage. All right, with the slow, I might be able to stop this from doing too much. Looking like a really, really bad start. So I think I'll win this if I play better. But again, my Hog Rider being under leveled is going to be a herder here. You kind of want your Wink Edition to be a bit higher level than level like 10 into a level 15 card. The Knight getting damage here is cool, but going right into someone that's going to have P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight is a little bit scary. Let's go our Wizard here, and we'll go Giant Skeleton in the middle because that's what we have to cycle as much as we possibly can since it is level 15. So Ice Spirit on top of his Electro, and then we go Skeletons here as well. Hopefully the P.E.K.K.A. targets the Skeletons, and it does. Now we can go in for this. Easy King Tower again. He's going to go for Mega Knight. I think we can maybe cycle like 2 Giant Skeletons and then go in for a Hog Rider here. Snowball. This could be pretty good. I mean, that's like 2 or 3 hits on a tower, I think. Tornado isn't worth. We're probably going to drop it on defense, honestly, against a Hog Rider that's going to come down. We're going to go Ice Spirit here to pull back the P.E.K.K.A. Do this. I thought it wouldn't get a hit if I just tornadoed it backward, but I guess not. But, I guess we're going to go Giant Skeleton again and then wait for him to try to go in for like a Skeleton Army and Mega Knight. Probably cycle multiple Wizards here and then Snowball. We have to find a way through this. Like, this is the issue. The fact that he's using Mega Knight like this is annoying. P.E.K.K.A is also annoying. Yeah, I think I'm dead, actually. Messed up. No. Alright, well, I didn't play my best here, guys. We'll jump on to the next game. We'll play better there. First loss of the day. It happens. Let's go. If I had to break through buildings with this deck, it's not as bad as you might think at lower levels of gameplay. A lot of times you can just cycle your wizard and then cycle Skeleton's Ice Spirit Snowball and then cycle one more card like either like a knight or something and you're back to Hog Rider. That's what's up. You're not investing in arrows? I don't need arrows. I don't need arrows at all. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I should have activated King Tower. I did not expect him to have a level 15 Goblin Barrel. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. So I guess, like, the response that you have to your opponent is generally dictated by their card levels too, right? Like, you can defend against a Goblin Barrel sometimes that's just under-leveled by spending, like, Ice Spirit Skeletons. But if it's over-leveled against your towers and skeletons, you're going to take so much damage. So not necessarily the nicest guy when it gets damage. He'll probably Princess at the bridge. So if we go Knight here, we probably want to drop it in the side that he'll be likely to Princess. Knight Hog Rider because no Inferno Tower. He'll go Skeleton Army or Goblin Gang. Oh, I forgot he has Goblin Gang and Mega Knight. Wow, that's great. Goblin Gang Mega Knight is really, really annoying here. We're not dead, but we're barely alive, you know? I'm gonna do a lot of damage to my 3. I can't believe we matched into a Mega Knight Inferno Tower deck. That's wild. Well, hopefully we can beat this. This is definitely a pretty big hard counter to us. Mega Knight plus Inferno Tower is kind of wild. But I bet you he doesn't have Princess, so I might not have to worry about that. Doesn't have Princess, that alleviates a lot of our concerns. So we can go Giant Skeleton like this, kill the Valkyrie. I bet you he's going to do some terrible Inferno Tower and lose it to the, yeah. And that's kind of what we're hoping for, honestly. And then hopefully he loses the Dark Prince too. I think he does. Mostly. There you goes Goblin Barrel, so we're just going to go Wizard in the same side. And then we'll probably try to do a switch up and swerve and go 2 sides simultaneously. I don't think we win otherwise. Gonna be a bunch of damage on us, but the wizard should win out. Yo, Lord Grim, thank you for that. I'll read it after this game. I do want to win the game, so I'm gonna be a little bit more focused than usual. This is a pretty bad matchup, man. Try to do dual lane pressure so that maybe he Mega Knights on the right side. Yeah, he does. That was a really bad play on his end. Now he goes Goblin Gang, and we should snowball and probably do a lot of damage. Yeah, he just got outplayed super hard. Feels good to be the better player in the game here. Tornado wasn't optimal, but it's okay. Let go our Giant Skeleton in the back and see what he decides to do. Maybe he'll Mega Knight on that side or Wizard there. That's fine. Our own Wizard. Try to go Knight plus Hog Rider and get him to Mega Knight here. Ideal. Kind of a sticky spot, not gonna lie. Not super bad though. I mean, the Dark Prince isn't locking onto our tower or anything. We have a lot of stuff counter pushing. Snowball here so we can kill that so it doesn't find a way to finesse me. Ooh. I mean, the Inferno Tower Dark Prince just kills my hog so quick. Oh, died? What? Oh, that's kind of crazy. Alright, doesn't look great for us, but always a chance. Alright, we'll try this. Oh, you actually got back to that. That's crazy. Alright, I think we can Hog Rider here and maybe win. Could also be very optimistic, but I believe. Oh, man. Matt, stop targeting my stuff and the Hog Rider just hits the tower now because, like, he's locked onto the giant skeleton. Wow. You outplayed, man. Let's go, guys. That was a Mega Knight Inferno Tower deck. I don't BM very often, but like, wow. That's crazy, man. Deserved. Freaking Mega Knight Inferno Tower, bro. Let's go. So yeah, try to go opposite lane as much as you can. It was a good win. Also, like the fact that you went Goblin Barrel at the start, that was crazy. Yeah. That was a tough one. Crazy win? Yeah, I know, right? That was insane. That was a good W. We take those. Cycle our Wizard in the back just because I think it's a pretty safe bet. If you cycle a 4 elixir or 5 elixir cost card and you have Tornado, you're going to be fine. Usually. Ice Spirit on the Ice Spirit. Okay, I could have activated King. Would have been nice if I did. Oh, I did. Nice. Cool. Alright, so this giant skeleton is putting in work. Like, the fact that it's staying alive is crazy. Alright, so I'll take a look at all the donations after this game. I forgot. I'm super sorry. I was just, like, really hyped up after winning that last one. I was really happy. Oh, let's go! Yes, sir. Again. Beautiful. So lucky. Thanks for all the wonderful free-to-play content. I'm still low in arenas and need to watch the past streams. Yeah, if you want to, I mean, they're going to be in the pinned comment, so you can check them out if you missed out on any of them. Or you just type in SirTag beating every arena. You can see it with Hog Rider, this version, or you can see it with Log Bait. I have 2 different series. If this series actually somehow gets more views than I'm anticipating, I might do a 3rd one, but it hasn't been getting that many views, so it depends on how many views it gets, and then I'll consider doing another. I'm always testing out new series and new things to do, so we're trying to see what you guys like the most. Goblin Power Challenge soon? Yep, I'm doing that in around 8 hours. Always do the best challenges. Always show you guys the top decks to beat every challenge in Clash Royale. You guys can count on me for that. I'll be testing that out and coming up with the best deck for it. So if you guys want to, definitely drop a like on the video, this stream, and then you can subscribe. How do you do it, man? I was using the same deck and I was so lost, bro. So generally, you want to use your Giant Skeleton in front of Wizards, and then also you have Knight and Giant Skeleton to tank for your Hog Rider. So those are 2 different things that you can do. It's nice because you can force out Mega Knights with like a Knight plus Wizard, and then like go Hog Rider other side, or like force out like their Mega Knight with a Giant Skeleton plus Wizard, and then Knight Hog Rider other side. A lot of cool things you can do. Do Mega Draft Challenge, and then you get the Elite Rares that you can upgrade your Wizard. I already did it. I beat the Mega Draft, I beat Grand Challenge, and I beat a Classic Challenge, all first try. It's all in this series, guys. If you guys want to see it, I literally did everything on stream live. I've played around 15 times on this account, and it's all been live. So you guys can check that out if you want to improve your gameplay, or just see how I leveled up my stuff as much as I possibly did with only 1 Pass Royale and playing 15 times. I have a level 15 Giant Skeleton. That being said, I did get a little bit lucky with my lucky drop at the end there, but to be fair, I also played really well in almost all the challenges, and I earned where I'm at. Let's go, let's go. That Tesla can wait for decay, and then we can go in for a Hog Rider to play our way. What do you think of the new update that's coming? I haven't even taken a look at it, honestly. Like, usually most creators like pump out content based off that stuff, but it's not been very fun for me to do that. It's oversaturated, and it feels kind of scummy just to do things that I don't want to do to make money. I really want to like be passionate about the content that I do. Then like I'm not like out here saying, "Wow, guys, look at this new update." Like, usually I'm not super excited about the updates because all the updates have been really bad. So if this update's actually something good, then I'll consider doing a video on it. But like, I don't want to just look at a video and then either have to fake being like happy about it, which I won't do. I'll never do that. Or like say something super negative about an update, which doesn't benefit me or Supercell or anything. I'll say my negative things to them. So generally, all the times when I don't cover updates, you guys can assume that I don't like the update or there's something wrong with it. Or it's just like not fun for me to cover. Something like that. There's just been like reasons like that. It's just like, I don't know. Like their last update, their level 15, I did a negative video on it. I actually did do a negative video. If you guys want to watch what I said, I literally did a Clash Royale level 15 video. Type SirTag level 15, and you'll see how like disappointed I was. Read my dono message? Yeah, I'll take a look after this game, I promise. I keep saying that, but this time I actually will remember. This is a very bad night. This is a very, 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 very bad night. Gonna have to salvage it and just do that. Worst tornado, worst night. I dropped so much elixir. I dropped 6 elixir and I killed a firecracker. I dropped -3. That was really, really bad. You can't do that. I think the wizard just dies to his fireball. Not crazy. Wow, he's overcommitting like insane amounts here. It's really bad gameplay on our opponent's end. Does he think I have Dagger Duchess or something? I don't. Like, he's overspending like I have Dagger Duchess. Like, the daggers are depleted, and then he can all-in me, but it's not really the case. Alright, we're just going to do this, and we should be able to defend cost-effectively here. Also, we're going to go in for a Hog Rider. And then I'm in a good spot because his bats are out of cycle. And now I think we can spam a little bit more. His Dagger Duchess is also going to be out of cycle as well, so... Should be able to get him in a bad cycle where his Tesla's out, and then we just get in. I dislike the fact that he's going to have a building, though. It's kind of hard to break through. The building players. Building plus P.E.K.K.A. Not easy. I think a lot of the mid-ladder players will have multiple answers to you. Like, they almost always have multiple answers. Then they just fireball cycle you. We did drop our giant skeleton off to the side, so I'm sure that that's annoying for him. We can go for skeletons here. He's going to go Tesla 100%. We're trying to get a good card cycle where we have wizard with our knight, and then we get value that way. This might end up dying to a fireball, but as long as we can kill the firecracker, I'm okay with it. And we also have a giant skeleton down, so this could be really lucrative for me. Probably not, though. This is a tough one. I don't want to lose this game, but he's going to start fireball cycling me. I guess we go Hog Rider other lane, just to force out extra elixir. And then possibly just get our wizard down here. Is he actually just going to fireball cycle me from eternity? Like that, how he's going to play? Alright, let's just do this. Clump it up, so then hopefully the wizard hits. Nice. And then we can go with this. Maybe we can find a way through if we're lucky. Alright, I'm hoping that this works. We're going to kill the units that way, and then we're going to snowball. Nice. The knight might get damage. Wow, we outplayed him so hard there. So as you can see, like, if you're better than your opponent, a lot of times you're going to go opposite lane just to force out their elixir. So then even if they have a P.E.K.K.A. plus like a building, they're just still going to lose. I don't even need a big spell. He was ready to spell cycle me all the way down. But I'm just better than at the game, and I decided, hey, if I can allocate a bit of elixir on the right-hand side, force out a P.E.K.K.A., you probably just won't be able to keep up with the card cycle. That's what you got to do. A lot of times these people will have all Hog Rider answers. But their Hog Rider answers are so freaking expensive, and they have to drop it to counter your go and counter your giant skeleton. So it's nice. Is Mortar good if you're 2 levels under leveled? I don't think so. I think Mortar's pretty bad at 2 levels under leveled, I would say. I think like 1 level is acceptable, but 2 is pretty tough. Mortar Evo isn't that great right now. Evo Firecracker is in almost every mid-ladder deck because it's the first free one that everyone got. I know it's annoying, but we should also see free-to-play perspective. I mean, against Evo Firecracker, you have Tornado, so you can just like use your wizard in conjunction with the Tornado and kill it. It's not that bad. Evo Firecracker really isn't that bad as well at mid-ladder because a lot of noobs won't really know what they're doing into it. If you wanted to, you could put in arrows instead of the snowball. That's fine. I personally think that this is a lot better as is, though. If you're playing against a lot of Firecracker, you could put in arrows instead of the snowball. Or the knight. Thanks for all the wonderful free-to-play content in low arenas. I need to go back and watch the past streams. Thank you again, Random, for the $5. And then Random does another 5. Thank you again for that, brother. I think I answered the more question. What is the best super underleveled deck? I really like this deck. I think that if you level up a few cards, it can kind of carry. Because the way that I've done it, like, you won't have this deck super underleveled for long. Like, legitimately, the way I constructed this deck is like half of the cards in the deck do not matter what level. You saw like the bottom row, the Snowball, Ice Spirit, Skeletons, and Tornado. Those card levels don't matter. And the top ones matter, right? Like the Wizard, Hog Rider, and Knight. But it's easy to level up a Knight because it's a common card, and you know you can get it a lot in a lot of your seasonal shops. The other thing is like your Giant Skeleton epics are so easy to level up, so it's a really, really good card to have in your deck, and it's so good against noobs. It is so good against noobs. I swear that these noobs do not know how to counter it. Like, it is the hardest card in existence for them to stop, and they also play terribly into it. So I think that this is probably like the better deck. It's not super underleveled, obviously, because you won't have it super underleveled. Like, you can't tell me that you aren't able to level up your Giant Skeleton if you focus all of your resources into leveling up a Giant Skeleton. I just won't believe you. Like, that's just wrong. You straight up can level up epics really, really quickly, and you can get a level 14 Giant Skeleton. You can do that. I got a level 14 Giant Skeleton very quickly, 15 playing sessions. Let's say you're worse than me at the game. Let's say you're not able to win a grand challenge. Let's say you don't play in the global tournaments. Then maybe let's say 45 days. 45 days, 45 playing sessions, you can get a level 14 Giant Skeleton. Like, even for noobs, level 14 Giant Skeleton is so crazy. So yeah, every Epic Sunday, request Giant Skeletons. Every single day that you can, use Giant Skeleton, level it up. It's really, really strong. And then again, like, you could use Musketeer in the deck instead of Wizard. You could use Archer Queen instead of Wizard. You could use Little Prince. You could use, probably not Firecracker. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do. Also, you could put in Dark Goblin because it is going to get a buff, and then you could use Bats instead of, like, one of these other cards. One of the cards in the bottom you wanted. Yeah. Oh, I meant how annoying Evo Firecracker we all were last stream. Oh, yeah, that was obnoxious. I super hate how many games I lost against Evo Firecracker, so I just had to put in arrows in my deck. I like pushing for Ultimate Champion at lower levels. People don't understand that Evo Firecracker is a pretty bad card, but they just play it because I guess they don't have any other evolutions. Or maybe they just think it's fun to play or more annoying. Maybe they lose to it and they don't really understand that, like, if they play into arrows, it just doesn't get value. For me, I'm always trying to play high probability decks. I'm trying to play decks that have a good likelihood of getting a good matchup in every situation, instead of decks that are potentially going to give us a bad matchup and then really good matchups. Because if you end up getting decks that are more polarized like that, your likelihood of winning games is all over the place, and you can't really have consistent wins. I personally strive for consistency over, like, something that is, you know, not really reliable. Easy King Tower activation. I messed up with the Knight. I should have pushed the Bandit off, but yeah, you can use Tornado with Skeletons or Ice Spirit like that, and it's really easy to activate King Tower. The Knight should have been dropped on the Bandit to push it off. All right, so how'd you get good at the game? You play a lot. Once you play a lot, you practice and you get better. And it's practice makes perfect mentality, you know? Like, you make a lot of mistakes, but then you get better from those mistakes. I'm going to let that go because snowballing wouldn't have done anything. I'm going to Ice Spirit. It doesn't kill the Skeletons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. But we can go drop our own Skeletons and then we're fine. That's how underleveled some of our cards are. Like, our Ice Spirit, like, we literally are just using it for the stun, and we don't have the ability or the luxury to level it up. So I'm sure you guys have noticed, like, you have to cut corners. If you're going to have one level 15 card, you will take some negative trades. Like, your Ice Spirit will not kill Skeletons. Like, that's a terrible trade for me. Like, having to spend an extra elixir there. But I'm getting that extra elixir back and more when I'm running a level 15 Giant Skeleton that reaches the tower as a pseudo winged edition. So think of it from that perspective as well. All right, we're going to go Ice Spirit and then Skelly's here. And then we can also go in for a Giant Skeleton afterward. So all things considered, like, I'm not disappointed by this because I'm pretty sure he's going to Inferno Tower and then he's going to be screwed. Maybe the Giant Skeleton just kills all of his stuff here too. There's a high likelihood that that happens. What if I Tornado the Firecracker into the bomb? Oh, it's not going to stay in the bomb, is it? No, it's not. Unfortunate. All right, we'll let the Dark Goblin go. It's not going to take out my tower. It's a little bit scary, but not going to take my tower out. Wow, Giant Skeleton level 15 is so good. Like, this would never happen. This would never... My card over-leveled, like, defended that. Like, over-leveled card just defended that. Like, no problem. So crazy. Like, that is a massive difference, guys. That is such a big difference. I'm really, really happy that we leveled up the Giant Skeleton. It allows you to get away with a lot more. Also, against Mega Knight, it's one of the best counters in the game. And so many bad players are running Mega Knight at lower level. Like, it's always, like, Mega Knight Inferno Tower. Mega Knight, like, Firecracker, Tesla. Like, it's these garbage type of decks that are not very strong that everyone is playing at lower levels because they don't know any better. This is kind of annoying, though. I think it might hit my tower. It does. All right, we're going to do this. Try something here. I don't think it's going to work, but who knows. The wizard splashing onto that should be pretty good. Maybe we can get another Mega Knight out of him or something. We might not have elixir for the Mega Knight immediately. He'll probably Mega Knight here and then Skeleton Army afterward. The Skeleton Army afterward. Let's pre-snowball. A little bit better than you, my guy. Alright, so I'm going to go in for a wizard here in the middle because he's going to drop stuff there. We can just Ice Spirit. And we should be able to pull everything with the skeletons afterward. Gonna Fireball nothing. But I don't think he has elixir for the Inferno Tower. He's gonna go... Oh, he does, actually. That's unfortunate. 3 on fort. Alright, let's see what we can do. See if we can cook a little bit. The Spear Goblin on my tower might just lost me the game, by the way. Yeah, I think we lost because of the Spear Goblin. Like, I'm actually not joking. That Spear Goblin actually just lost me the game. I hate how the Goblin Gang does that. They'll have, like, one Spear Goblin staying alive for no reason. Yeah, we lost the game because of a Spear Goblin. It happens, you know, like, I guess sometimes stuff like that is part of the game, but, like, I'm definitely a lot better than this guy. It's just, it happens, you know. It is what it is. We'll jump to the next one. I wish that the game went in our favor. I wish that the Spear Goblin didn't shoot my tower, but there's a couple things that are certain in life. Taxes, death, and a Spear Goblin shooting your tower from a Goblin Gang, even if you drop something in the middle. Always that one Spear Goblin. Best tasting water? The water that I had before, the one in the glass water bottle. Not like Aquafina. No. It's, not Aquafina. It's Mountain Valley spring water. That is by far the best spring water. It's bougie, though. Costs a lot of money. I used to buy cases of it. Everyone thought it was alcohol, but it is what it is. I found a really annoying trend. I'm at 7,000 trophies and the usage rate of which is through the roof. It makes playing Cannoneer really annoying. Yeah, I wouldn't play Cannoneer at mid-ladder because a lot of people are going to be running like obnoxious spammy decks. Yeah. I like how he emoted even though his levels are way higher. Oh, it wasn't the levels. It was the fact that he had an Inferno Tower with whatever it is. And also, you shouldn't worry about emotes. Like, emotes don't matter. Like, you have to expect that people are not going to be nice to you when they beat you in a video game. That is the way that the game works. Okay, this is a pretty bad matchup. This guy can Fireball our wizards. That is super, super tough. It's actually one of the tougher matchups that we've gotten all day, where our wizard just dies. It's not optimal when the wizard dies. So we kind of want to level up our wizard a little bit more. Can I shout out your channel? Nah, dude. Never ask that stuff. That's kind of childish. Well, actually, you're probably younger if you're asking that, honestly. So I should probably answer that. If you are younger and you are trying to start off a channel for the first time, do not put school behind. Put school on your priority in life. And, you know, also if you are trying to grow a channel, make sure that you're doing it from a standpoint of like, hey, I really enjoy this. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to grow and get really big and make money and become famous or whatever you want to do. You're doing it because you really enjoy it, because you're not going to make money playing Clash Royale or any video game for a long time. It just takes forever. Very, very hard process to make money on that. And it's not certain. So you have to kind of get lucky. I got very, very lucky. All right, we're going to go for Skellies here, and I think we're okay. I think that the Wizard is going to explode and kill all of the other ones around it, so we're in a decent spot. Wizard staying alive is huge. I think we're going to go in for like a aggressive play with the Knight here, and then go Hog Rider. The way that you win with this deck is getting a Hog Rider through when you have the Knight or Giant Skeleton tanking. It was very good for us. He's played this horribly. The thing is, I still can't kill the Knight. I think I get fireballed here. Might have lost the game. Did I actually just lose to that? That's crazy. I need to go for Knight a little bit closer to my tower so then we can pull the bats. Giant Graveyard is so annoying. It is actually one of the lowest skill decks in the game. And the fact that this guy's playing it right now is crazy. Because I was hoping he'd go for a bad Graveyard. Yeah, I'm going to lose to this. I have no damage per second. This is really, really BM. Yeah, so sometimes like games like this, This is like one of the more frustrating losses for me because the guy is horrible at the game. He's really bad, but he'll beat me. I just can't really win this matchup. This is one of the few that if you do get it, there's not much you can do unless like they massively mess up if their card levels are higher than you, because you can't defend against the giants, the giant plus night witch if they fireball your wizard. Your wizard just dies and then you lose. So that was a terrible matchup for us, but it is what it is. We'll jump to the next one. Sometimes you will lose to people 10 times worse than you if they do have matchup advantage. That is one of those few ones where it's like, man, I really wish. Oh, there's a black screen. You guys didn't see it. My bad. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully we can. Oops. Well, I'm glad you guys don't even know what happened. Y'all didn't even know what happened, all right? All right, wait. Dude, I'm playing against Electro Giant right now, and it's not showing. Oh my gosh, sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry right now. I really do not want to end the stream. We're trying our hardest. I mean, I might just like lose this game while trying to fix this. Kind of crazy that that's not working right now. Technical problems are the worst. Hopefully this eventually fixes. No. All right, it works. Yo, dude, I was playing the game while trying to fix that at the same time. That was so tough, bro. All right, we're back. It was a bad game, and I want to see it. Yeah. I'm glad it went black. I'm glad you guys didn't see it. That was a terrible game. The guy just went like giant graveyard, and then he fireballed on our wizard, and it just died. And I'm like, oh, giant graveyard with what is it called? Night Witch. There's like nothing I could do. Hacked? I wish, man. I wish I could say I was hacked. I wish I could have an excuse. All right, we're gonna snowball on a skeleton army or something. Are you just not doing that? Okay. I'm gonna lose the tower anyway, so. Tornado it. Boom. Nice. 3 elixir to kill musketeer. That's higher level. It's pretty important. Tactical blacks. Green? Yeah, dude. I defended myself from the potential of you guys seeing my loss. It was the most pro play I've ever done in my life. The guy was BMing me the entire time, like laughing at me when I was losing. So I was just like, when he was fireballing the wizards. Like, I expect that, to be honest. As I said before, I do totally expect it. It's just like, I don't like losing to people like that when they're bad at the game. Oh, it's frustrating. Is this 2.6? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it is, because he's got like random Dark Goblin in there, right? I think we can go like Wizard Hog Rider here, and then Ice Spirit and Inferno Tower. He's coming down again. And the amount of Inferno Towers that we matched into is too dang high. Also, our level 10 Hog Rider just is not cutting it. We need him to have at least level 11 soon. Hopefully we can get a level 11 Hog Rider next arena. If we don't have level 11 Hog Rider, I think it's going to be pretty bad. We definitely need a level 11 Hog Rider. Why is your Hog Rider so underleveled? I understand the level 15 Giant Skeleton, but I feel like the Hog Rider should be the second highest priority. I think Wizard was pretty important. Like, getting the Wizard level 12 is like a very big importance for me. You can maybe get the Hog Rider higher level. Yeah, I think the Hog Rider should at least be a level 11. It's kind of hard to make it work without level 11 Hog Rider. Let's see if I can do that. I'll see if we can do that. We have a lot of level things to claim, so go and do some of that right now. Oh, wait, we should get to the next arena before claiming these. Yeah, let's get to the next arena before claiming these, because I think it gives us better stuff. Wait, isn't there a chest for playing in the Battle Day or War Day? Should probably do that, too. I think it's just like the War Day chest, even if it's just one time. When is the next Trash or Treasure video out? I'm going to be recording it this weekend. Very often, we, your viewers... One sec. Ice Spirit. Wizard? Wizard? Okay, good. Good. We get countered by using top ladder decks quite often, too. Though... Terrible makes more sense to run Hog Poison over EQ at mid ladder. Yeah, I wouldn't run Poison. I'd run Fireball. Poison doesn't make that much sense. Like, there's always a good middle ground, right? You don't have to go full stupid and run Poison. You could run Fireball, and it makes a lot more sense. The reason why is like you need to have something to be able to break through buildings. So like if you're running something like a fireball, you have the ability to still kill a lot of swarm cards pretty quickly over earthquake, and you have a nice knockback, and it does more damage to towers. So fireball, I would argue, is a much better spell, like in almost every regard. I would probably place fireball over poison right now because it does more damage to tower. I would say it's definitely better. The reason why you'd run poison is if you want area denial and you need it with a graveyard deck or something along the lines of that. Like I personally would not run, it. I also thought he was going to go graveyard there, speaking of the devil, so I was trying to stop it from crossing the river, but he didn't. That sucked. I guess like those type of plays do work at higher level opponents, but like when they don't know what they're doing, it doesn't matter. This guy also overcommitted, I think. He's just dead. That's the thing. When you have a level 15 giant skeleton, the fact that you can overlevel one card and like body block the Hog Rider, like it is way better to have one overleveled card compared to an evenly leveled deck. Like I've said that, I've showcased that, and you guys are noticing why having that one overleveled card can carry you. If you are better than your opponents, you use that overleveled card at the right point, they will lose their tower. They'll lose everything because they won't have the elixir to defend against it. They just won't, and they also don't know how to. So. Really focus on leveling up a few cards at the same time, and then use those cheap cards as vehicles to cycle to the cards that matter. That is the way that you destroy mid-ladder. As someone that doesn't spend a lot of money. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is the way to do it. 100%. Alright, so Little Prince is a bit of an annoying card, but it's fine. We're going to Snowball here on top of the Tesla and that. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to break through, but it's okay. All of it should die to the Giant Skeleton, so I'm okay with this. Alright, so that's not going to hit what he wants. He should lose the bowler as well. He'll probably go wall breakers at the bridge, so let's go for a Knight Giant Skeleton and block it. Like, you can't go wall breakers into that. Imagine trying to get a wall breakers through 3 cards stacked at the bridge. Are you going to try? Nah, you're not going to try. You know you're going to die. GG. Awesome. Glad that we won that one. On to the next one easily. What's Trash Your Treasure? It's a series where I test your guys' decks, and I rank your decks at the very end of the video. I say which one is the best. Pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Mid-ladder don't always run buildings. P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight, Minion Horde, which is a common sight. So yeah, if you guys are wondering what deck I lost to on the black screen, it was this one. He just fireballed my wizard, and I just lost the game instantly. It was kind of sad. He was not good at the game, but he just like fireballed the Night Witch graveyarded me. I had nothing for the graveyard, so it's kind of a tough one. All right, we'll keep going. And the guy was laughing the entire time, every single time he fireballed my wizard. Which is, like, understandable. That's what you have to expect. Again, like, I stand by that. You will expect that every time. Let's go. On to the next one. Let's get it. Let's get it. What types of questions do you like to be asked during the live streams? Anything that isn't repetitive. So if you ask the same question that's already been answered, that's the only type of question I don't like. Religion and politics are off the table as well. We don't answer any of those questions. I don't even read those. All right. What is Trash Your Treasure? I already said it. It's a series where I play your guys' decks and say if they're trash or treasure. Best one will be found the victor at the end of the day and say that that's the treasure, you know? It's a very fun series. It's actually on my YouTube channel. You guys can check that out. Type in SirTag Trash Your Treasure. Probably like 9 or 10 videos of me doing it. You post to Instagram? Yeah, I do. SirTagCR on Instagram if you guys want to follow me there. I'm actually... really enjoyer of Instagram. I like the platform a lot. YouTube is still by far my favorite platform. Alright, the ghost is toast. And then we can go in for a Hog Rider Ice Beard here and probably just win the game. It seems like this guy jumped into the game a lot later than he should have. Let's go, let's go. Is it better to buy Rainbow Pass or just gold? It depends on how much money you have, right? Like, I think that the only thing worth buying is Pass Royale and Clash Royale. If you do want to get the evolution for the season, then Pass Royale Diamond Pass is best. But also at the same time, like, you should only buy it if you actually have the money too. If you don't have the money and you're doing it just to level up and you're like, wait, money's kind of tight for me, you shouldn't be spending $12 on a video game. $12 should be going towards food, towards, you know, sustenance and the ability for you to survive. Or maybe you're doing something else in life where you really want to have like a bit of enjoyment with a friend, whether you're going and getting a boba or you're doing something else. Like, It's up to you. I'm not going to be there to tell you how to spend your money, but always take into consideration before you spend. Because a lot of these mobile games, they're a little bit scammy and they're a little bit scummy, and they try to get you to spend money when you shouldn't, or when you physically or are not financially in a position where you can. So I just want to say that every single time everyone asks me about Clash Royale or purchases in game, make sure that you are totally okay spending that before you do. I justify buying the pass with playtime, says Tyler. Yep, 100%. Like, if you have the disposable income, I would definitely buy Clash Royale given my income status. Or, like, you know, if you make enough money, you can buy Clash Royale and then you can justify it. Do I buy Clash Royale in other games? No. But, like, with the amount of time that I spend on Clash Royale, it is definitely worth it for my enjoyment factor. For instance, I guess, like, for me, because I spent, like, even if I wasn't playing on recording, I would be playing probably around an hour or two every single day, 7 days a week, right? So that's like 7 hours. For me to spend $12 for 7 hours every single week, you know, it's a lot of hours in a month, and definitely worth it for me. But up to you. No idea you answered that. Sorry for asking. You don't have to answer repetitive questions too. Yeah, no worries, man. If a fan meets you in CRL Worlds, will you take them out for dinner? I couldn't take everyone out for dinner. No, that'd be really, really, really costly. It depends. If it was like, I mean, for instance, there's people that I've met through this game, a lot of my friends that are actually from streams and from content, and I've taken them out to dinner plenty of times. But at the same time, like, if someone comes up to me in Worlds and then they ask, like, yo, what's up? And I take them out for dinner, like, I probably can't. Also, admittedly, if I'm at CRL and I'm doing that, I genuinely really, 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 really want to focus on enjoying the time there and doing all the jam-packed activities that I have. So some of the things that Supercell does is they give us, like, saunas, they give us, like, really good activities like skydiving and stuff. So I want to spend my time doing that, not going out and doing dinners. I really want to enjoy, like, the free time that I have with all the cool events that they have planned for us. Like, for me to be able to do these activities without spending any money is one of the coolest things in the world, especially since I've flown out somewhere else unique. I don't want to spend any time going dinner. I don't want to spend any time doing that stuff. Like, I just want to eat, grab the food, and get on to the next thing, you know? So I'm super, super excited for that, honestly. Whenever Worlds happens, I think, yeah, I'm just hopefully invited. Hopefully everything works. All right, all right. Do you still play competitively? Well, I play on ladder sometimes. Last season I didn't because it was kind of annoying. But I didn't really enjoy, like, Princess of the River rocket cycle as the meta. Oh, wow. Speaking of the devil. Wow, very cool. Unique strategy. Rocketing my tower. It's the right play, though. It's a -1 trade for him to get 400 damage, so it's a very good trade for him. Makes sense, makes sense. Also, I'm hoping you guys like my Stitch mug. Stitched together some wins today, guys. Let's go. All right, we're Hog Rider here since we do have our over-level giant skeleton tanking. Gonna snowball and tornado. Definitely one of our better plays. All right, we can do a lot of different things here. We can skeletons ice spirit, but notice my positioning of the skeletons. They're obviously blocked by the knight for good reason. If they weren't, then the Valkyrie would hit them. So you got to make sure that your trajectory on defense is the shots that you want to be taking. Why aren't you playing the Dagger Duchess? Because it's underleveled. My Dagger Duchess is 2 levels under the tower that I'm currently using. So it's not very usable. Where'd you get that mug? I got it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something like that. Spent like $5 on it. So. Don't worry, I didn't go to Disney and buy the mug for $20. That's like the biggest scam. It is such a scam. Disney mugs cost so much money, but if you buy them at Marshall's, because no one buys them for $20, they sell for $5 there, so it's kind of OP. One of my pro tips in life. Buying things on discount. I actually very rarely pay full price for things. There's not that much that I need in life that makes me, like, happy that costs that much money. Besides food. I spend a lot of money on food. People shop at Marshall's? Yep, I do. Good for home supplies and stuff. All right, we're going to go Hog Rider here, and then Rocket is out of cycle, so we can stack up as much stuff as we want all together. And then I think we can go for a Knight to keep our Wizard alive a little bit longer, ideally. That's not going to happen. Yeah, Wizard's dead. If we can Ice Spirit, we think it's just dead with no damage. Beautiful. And then we can go for another Wizard here. I need to start spamming a bit more aggressively because I need to be able to break through this with our Hog Rider. I think Giant Skeleton kills the cannon. And then we can maybe get damage with the Hog. It's really hard for this Hog to break through, but maybe we can cycle multiple of them or something. Yeah, it's kind of tough. He's going to Rocket Cycle me, I think. He can definitely Tornado the Hog Rider, so... Gonna become a little bit harder, isn't it? Alright, we're Snowball here. If we can cycle 2 Giant Skeletons, I might be able to win the game. I think we have to stack 2 of them together. Really the only way. Living on a prayer out here, guys. We're only halfway there. This might get us a hit. It's going to go right into 100, though. I think I lost. I have a tough matchup, honestly. Maybe we can, like, tornado his units into the tower. And then, like, snowball it so then it gets near the tower, so then the wizard hits. I was kind of hopeful that like tornado plus wizard would hit the tower there. Yeah, this guy had a really quick hard cycle. And I think if our Hog Rider was level 12 or something, we might have been able to win the game. But yeah, level 10 Hog Rider into a building and that type of deck is pretty tough to beat. It's fine though. I wrote up about a Hog Rider. Yeah, I think that you guys are right. I think the Hog Rider at level 10 is just like super weak. Super weak. We're trying to take a look and see what we can do. Reward. We're like 200 trophies off. Like a couple wins off. I'm trying to request Hog Riders here. Pretty much do anything for Hog Riders. If anyone wants to join this clan and give me some hogs. Please. Try to donate or get kicked. Stay active. Wait, people are not active. 24 days, 10 days, and they're not kicked? Imagine. You unlocked all the cards in Arena 18. You should open up the chest. I'm trying to go to the next arena. I think it's a little bit better for us because we can unlock more cards. I think that the levels of your cards are like you get higher level stuff. And when you reach higher leagues, the chests unlock more stuff, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but I think that's how it goes. Okay, very good position for us. Oh, maybe not. I do not love Inferno Towers, but we can outcycle it because we have a quicker card cycle. All right, this is a problem. This is a distinct issue. I don't know if I can win this one because the guy has freeze and Inferno Tower. I mean, it should be winnable. At this level, I can beat anyone, right? Like, they're not that great where they'll make mistakes. But Inferno Tower plus that is pretty hard for us to break through. Inferno Tower plus freeze means that you should always have something. All right, let's go Wizard in the back and try to find an opening. I'm going to be playing really, really hardcore in these next couple games. Let's see if we can win. All right, so we're going to go Wizard. We're going to go in for a Knight with this as well. And then we're going to try to do a Hog Rider because we do outcycle his building and his freeze. This might give us damage. Or he could go in for like an Inferno Dragon and then, you know, be annoying. But we're going to take this opportunity and we're going to go in for a fire... not a fireball, a snowball on that. Terrible placement on our end. Should have been higher. We lose the Knight, and I have to snowball on this. Or we would lose most of our tower. Alright, not a good position. Actually, way better that he decided to do that. Thank you. +1 trade. Even if our level 9 Tornado into a level 14 Hog Rider, you don't get that interaction with anything else. You don't get that interaction with any other card. +1 elixir trade with a card 5 levels lower. Let's go. That's why you have to play Tornado at this level. If you're trying to reach higher ranks and you don't know how to play Tornado, and you don't have Tornado in your deck, you are just missing out massively. You guys just witnessed that. My level 9 Tornado just did that versus a level 14 card. 5 level difference. I'm going to keep saying that all day. Straight up. He's going to freeze. Really bad play, though. He overcommitted. Hog might even get a hit. Nah, it's under-leveled too much. All right, we go Knight, Skeletons. Ice Spirit as well. Slow down the Valkyrie a little bit, and then try to make a big push here. We're going to go right into someone's Inferno Tower, so it's not going to be easy, but maybe the Wizard is smart enough to target the Inferno Tower. Okay, finally. All right, we should be able to kill the Hog Rider here with just units. I can't eat the damage, so we're going to snowball it. This is definitely distinctly better for us in most situations. Not better in that spot. I guess we go Wizard. Snowball, Giant Skeleton. Nice. Double knockback. Alright, yeah, we're just a little bit better than you, so we're going to hit that every time. Try to find a good opportunity to go in for the Hog Rider. Again, buildings are tough to break through, but they're definitely breakable. They're definitely breakable. We're going to go in for a snowball here. Could probably get a good interaction with our Evolved Wizard. Cycle that here. Knight afterward. Win this interaction really hard. Terrible Goblin Barrel. What is homie cooking? He's getting cooked, I guess. Getting cooked for sure. I think this is some of the worst gameplay we've seen all day. For sure. Has to be, right? It doesn't make sense. GG. Alright, we'll take it. We'll go to the next one. Sometimes people do some really crazy stuff. Trying to go for the 3 crown is not it. It's never going to work. Doing this one. Actually, that was a little bit better. The freeze I kind of forgot about. If he froze Goblin Barrel on me, he could have got me. Oh, that was actually pretty bad. Imagine if like we pulled the Hog Rider to the King Tower and then he froze Goblin Barreled me and I lost. That's what I think he should have done. He could have got me there with the Goblin Barrel getting tanked for by the Hog Rider. Why didn't you 2-lane push? You can't do that. You can't 2-lane push in that matchup. Because the matchup there, like, it was more so trying to get my Giant Skeleton to give me value. And if I stack up Giant Skeletons in that specific situation, like I'll hit E-Barbs, I'll hit Inferno Dragons, I'll hit a ton of stuff together. So it's situational and it's matchup based, but in that specific matchup, it made sense for us to play that way. Wow, Giant Skeleton just wandered to the tower. Huge W. Sometimes, like, again, at lower levels of gameplay, people just sometimes aren't good enough to identify that Giant Skeleton is a threat. And if that happens, you get really good traits. All right, we're going to cycle Knight here. And then we can figure some other stuff. Very chill today. Did you rest well? Yeah, I rested pretty well. I'm going to be sleeping super, super late tonight, though. So, it'll be a little bit more chill even tonight, I think. I could give you hogs, but your clan is full, though. Yeah, I know. I should join a different clan, I think. Watching your videos, I've been able to memorize interactions and counting elixir and pushing is easier. I'm happy to hear that, man. How it should be. We're aiming for. Oops. I should have been on the Dark Goblin. Would have probably been fine if I had done that, but took a lot more damage. So many consistent streams. It's hard to watch them all. I know. There's going to be another stream tonight. I wasn't here. How'd you get the 50k wildcards? I got it from a lucky drop, actually. Believe it or not. Okay, so the wizard staying alive is huge because that enables us to defend against this, which we should not be able to traditionally. A lot of damage, though. I was hoping we would pull back a skeleton or something, but whatever. That should be at least a couple hits on the tower. He's going to drop 3 elixir, get nothing from it, and take 2 hits. 3 elixir for 2 Hog Rider hits is a trade we'll take all day. What are you streaming tonight? The brand new challenge that's coming out. I always stream the challenges so you guys can identify the best way to win. Every time. I got you. Alright, we can go for a wizard here as well. Bad Mega Knight. That is a terrible trade for him. cycling that right into the abyss. He is definitely going to lose that Mega Knight. It's not even close. You guys are right, though. Around 7,000 trophies, there's a lot of wizards and witches. A lot of witches. Which is fine, because wizard kind of does pretty well into those. So does giant skeleton. Giant skeleton obliterates it with a bomb. Goodbye. Alright, so gonna lose that as well. The Mega Knight will definitely kill. In Hog Rider here, I think we might have won the game. Tornado, whatever he defends the Hog Rider with, into the bomb. Whoa! Dude, I hit evolved skeletons. Yo, let's get it. GG. I was expecting something a little bit more hefty, but getting an evolution like that is pretty cool too. Weird how there haven't been that many firecrackers. There's always been like Inferno Tower decks with a building and like a P.E.K.K.A. or something. Been like P.E.K.K.A. and Inferno Tower the entire time. You ever been to close to Wisconsin? Yeah, I have actually been to Wisconsin. I grew up, I was born in Michigan actually, so I've been pretty close to Wisconsin. My dad loved the Green Bay Packers. Open the pass chests? I will, but not right now. I'll open them at the very end of the stream. I don't need level 11 Hog Rider to reach 7,000 trophies. I can do it with level 10 Hog Rider. I know I can. Alright, that's a dead bandit. He's dead. And the game's already over. Nice. Hog Rider is only played against on the main account? Yeah, sorry. Firecracker's only... Firecracker's a garbage card if it's evolution. The evolution is just so bad. It dies to arrows. You should never be playing it. If you're bad at the game, then sure, you can do it. But, like... then you have to understand that you're bad at the game. If you think that the Firecracker evolution is S tier. It's really, really, really... it's too situational for it to be S tier. Or even close to the amount of times that people play it. Oh, I watched Kaiju number 8 or Kaiju 8. It was actually the best anime that I've watched in I don't know, about the last 2 years. I think it might be better than Jujutsu Kaisen. So, I don't know. I really, really like it. I super, super, super love it. Kaiju 8. If you guys haven't watched that. If you're wanting anime recommendations or show recommendations, Kaiju 8 is so good. Michigan is a beautiful state. Not a fan of their main college team, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't really follow sports or anything like that. So sports ball is not something I can give you any advice on or even an educated opinion. But yeah. Let's go in for a wizard here as well. And we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can go Knight and Hog Rider here. Yeah, it's fun to watch a show that actually has stuff that is funny, yet also a plot and a lot of good pacing and action scenes. I don't know about you guys, but I hate watching Demon Slayer or, I guess, Reincarnated Slime when there's just table talking for 3 or 4 episodes. And it's like, yo, this anime has got really good action, but, like, there's no action to be found because y'all are just sitting there talking at a table. So, you know, pacing matters a lot to me. And then also... the characters, they have to be likable and not annoying. And then there needs to not be an over-sexualization of characters as well. Like Mishoko Tensei is just really awful from that perspective. I don't know. It totally depends. Do you have a chance to test the new cards at all? No, I haven't. I haven't seen them or tested them or played them. Or I don't even know what they are, so I have no clue. You prefer Jujutsu Kaisen? Definitely Jujutsu Kaisen over Chainsaw Man. I did not like Chainsaw Man because of all the fan service stuff. It was okay. It was actually really good, like the fight scenes and stuff, but fan service like kind of killed me. Slime is slow? Yeah, it's really slow. Didn't like it for a bit. I really like the main character on Kaiju 8. It's refreshing not to see a teenager main character. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. But anyway, on to the games. Let's get back to it so then everyone can be included in this conversation. Wait, did it go black screen again? No, we're chilling. I wish it went black screen because we just lost our wizard. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, man. But yeah, if you guys ever watch my video intros, a lot of times it'll give you a clue of what shows I like. Because I tell my editors what shows I like. And a lot of them, you know, will start integrating the shows that I like more than the ones that I dislike. All right, all right. I have seen Seven Deadly Sins. I did not like the later episodes or later seasons at all. All right, how are we going to win this? Oh, I've watched that one, Kobe Roberts. I didn't love it. It was okay. There was a lot of screaming. Kind of annoying. Oh, I can't wait to watch The Boys again. I thought that I think there's a few more seasons out on, yeah, I think The Boys is out. That show is probably one of my favorites. I think, like, out of all the shows that I was just so surprised by, the first episode, it got me good. That and Ozark. Those are the two where they're kind of dark, but they're really fun to watch. The new episode of The Boys came out today. Yeah, dude, I saw it. Like, I was shopping a bit on there. I was like trying to get some stuff for pickleball, and I was like, oh wait, dang, that's wild. It's out. It's out again. So I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. Milky Ways. I think it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's not my style. Rocket cycle incoming. I know, dude. You hate to see it. You truly hate to see it. It's someone that has got the tenacity to rocket cycle. So we're cycling our wizard way higher up. He doesn't rocket me. Dude, he's literally got evolved Tesla rocket cycle. Yo, you're so scummy for this. You are so scummy. You are so freaking scummy, my guy. Oh, he missed the tornado, but he still doesn't take damage. Oh my goodness. How am I going to win this game? All right, please be bad. Please be bad. Please be awful. Please be awful. Please be awful. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Forget how to play the game. Forget how to play the game. Just be awful. Please. Please lose this game when you have a 100-0 matchup. Oh my goodness. Let's go. I will never BM people unless they do something like this. Do not jump into a game with Evo Tesla Rocket Cycle when you are over leveled. Oh my goodness. That is toxic. That is the most toxic deck I've seen in my life. That is a Rocket Cycle evolved Tesla with Tornado and freaking like the best matchup imaginable. Just rockets me the entire time and I lose. Literally all he has to do is drop a Tesla, ISOs, or Tornado on defense. He's fine. Like it's impossible for my level 10 Hog Rider to break through there. We'll jump next. We'll jump next. That was hilarious. Very rarely do I BM, but that is so deserved. Screw that deck. Should watch Breaking Bad. I watched like the first episode. Some like naked guy fell out of a trailer, and I was like, nah, it's not for me. My ex shut it off so fast. She's like, bro, I'm eating food, Jake. Like, what are we doing here? I don't want to watch this. This is not very aesthetic. I'm like, okay, understandable. And we shut it off. Smartest Expo player. Unfortunately, most Expo players are very smart. So that's the problem. A lot of the Expo players are actually very, very good at the game, and they've played their deck a lot. So what happens is, like, I try not to be disingenuous. Like, the players are very, very good at the game most of the time. Because Expo does take skill to play in most matchups, almost every matchup. Because it's hard to break through tank decks when your opponent has Mega Knight plus, like, Golem and then a stupid, like, Evolve Knight in the deck. And they're just like, well, I lose unless I'm really good. So those people naturally are pretty good at the game because they've beat those matchups to climb up. Or they've played against it a lot. So generally, Expo players are decent. Some Expo players are not good, and they've just been playing their deck forever, and they... you know, just don't make that much progress. But for the most part, if they're at higher ranks, then they're probably decent at the game. So Expo players are generally pretty good. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's, wow, 2 Expo players in a row is crazy. Our deck has a pretty good matchup into it for the most part. If we end up not playing against someone that decides to spell cycle us. At higher tier, you will get spell cycled a lot, and you will probably want to put in a fireball in the deck instead of the knight. Or remove like the snowball and put it in the fireball. That also works. There's a lot of different things you can do, but you definitely want a fireball in the deck if you are playing against people that are spell cycling you. At lower levels of gameplay, people just do not know how to. Like, they generally do not know how to play this game at a higher level. So what they're going to do is they're not going to fireball cycle you. And if they do, they'll give you an opening that you can break through with your knight or your Hog Rider plus Giant Skeleton. Have you ever been to the UK? Yes. I've been to the UK quite often for... traveling. I've just been stopping in the UK. Heathrow Airport is actually one of my favorite airports. I really like it. It feels homey, man. It's just, there's so many good things about it. Number one, I love the fact that it's honestly, what is it? Oh, geez. It's got such a good atmosphere for just chilling and like relaxing and waiting. There's not too many people. You always have room. Also, on top of that, like, there's a really good wide selection of shops to go to. So whenever my friends or family or significant other wanted something, I would always be able to pick something up there for fun. Or like I wanted a jack for my phone, so then I could like listen to my my anime as I was going and traveling, because I forgot that I needed a USB-C because there was no like little small hole in the phone. I miss that more than anything, by the way. All of you know, if the fact that there's no like earbud connection to most phones now is really, really annoying. Like that is my least favorite thing. And all of the updates to phones, I feel like that is one of their worst updates. I stand by that. I'll die on this hill. I feel like they really messed up when they removed the little small, yeah, I don't know what it's called, but the earbud connector. And you guys are probably like, well, just use wireless. I don't like wireless phones or wireless earbuds. I always lose one, or like one of them runs out of battery. It's just not ideal. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm not going to even put any attention on this guy. What can we do? Oh, it's a 3.5 connector. Thank you. Some of you guys can speak nerd as well. I love that. Y'all understand. All right. What can we do here? Your phone jack. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Aux cord. Okay, it's aux cord? I guess so. Alright, we're going to go skellies here, and then we're going to go in for the giant skeleton again, and then we're probably fine if we Hog Rider. It'll jump over the river. The one thing that you have to worry about was when the Hog Rider jumps over the river, if that's the only thing on the map, the Expo will actually target the tower. Because the Hog Rider is not targetable while it's jumping over the river. So the Expo will retarget onto your Princess Tower. And then your Princess Tower will get mauled by an Expo, and you'll lose the game. You can't have the Hog Rider jump over the river if the Expo is on the map. Wow, that actually just one-shot it. That's crazy. I thought I was going to stay alive a lot longer than that, but whatever. We'll probably Tornado or something, so we're just going to drop a lot of cards nearby in case it does that. We're going for a Hog Rider, Ice Spirit, Knight. We're cycling as many cheap cards as possible, and we will win the game. So, as you can see, like this deck's really good defenses work against Expo and Mega Knight and a lot of annoying decks. What's your favorite gym protein snack? I like chicken breast in the little packets from Costco. Those are kind of my favorite. Level 10 Hog Rider, says Ian? Yeah, dude. But level 15 Giant Skeleton, brother, man. Look at this, Ian. I got this in max today, bro. All I spent was Pascal, and I ended up getting an elite wildcard drop of 50k for my Giant Skeleton level up. But yeah, my Hog Rider needs to be higher level. I'm out here, bro. I'm requesting. I'm out here, but people are not offering. I'm trying to be a merchant, and they're not selling. Okay. Hopefully we can get it. How do you not get burnt out of playing this game? I play the game as much as I enjoy, which, honestly, I love the game. I just don't play it more than I want to. There's a lot of people that do play more than they want to because they want to play at like higher levels of gameplay. For me, I'm not a huge fan of doing that. I really enjoy playing 2 hours, 3 hours a day, max. I've yet to get a legendary drop, says Ian. Wait, Ian, were you not one of the people that like decided to do the dumb redraw or the redo drop thing? Or was that just Riley and Aragon? I think that might have been Riley and Aragon, but I knew they were going to get banned for that. I think I told I was in call, maybe not with Riley, but I was telling them, I'm like, don't do it. You're going to get banned. There's no way Supercell really cares about their money. There's no way they're going to let that happen. And they're like, nah, dude, don't worry. We're fine. We're chilling. Oh, I messed up. Oh, it pulled back. Oh my gosh, I got saved. Worst night of my life, but it worked. It's okay. It's always calculated out here. Always calculated out here. Perfect snowball. Pro plays only. That was almost another hit. That was sick. Oh man, funny game, funny game. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. This is really bad. All right, thankfully we're not dead somehow. Luckily, I was one of the few who didn't. Well, you're not, it's not lucky. You're not stupid. It was a bad decision. It was a bad decision. I love Riley and I love Aragon. Aragon is one of the most funny people ever, dude. I asked, so fun fact, I was asking Aragon to record something with me like 4 months ago. I was like, Aragon, yo, let's record this. I'm like, you got the dev build, right? He's like, yeah, Jake, I got it. We're chilling. Let me just tell me when you're ready. I'm like, okay. I'm downloading it. I'm updating it. And I got all ready. I got on my computer. I was ready to record with my Blackmagic recording software. And then I was like, all right, Aragon, like, search up my name in the game. Like, let's play. And he's like, dude, I'm searching it up. It's not showing up. I'm like, Aragon, like, what version of the build do you have? And he's like, this one. And I'm like, that's the wrong one, bro. You don't have it. So he never had it all along. And I was like perfectly ready to record. Aragon is a massive memer. I really love the guy. He's such a funny guy. He's one of my favorite people in the community. He's just a complete meme. I got a book of books from the Luck of Drop. First one I was hoping for elite wildcards. Dude, book of books is OP. Book of books is OP, brother. I guess if you don't have maxed out cards, then you probably want the elite wildcards instead since they take forever to get. But yeah, book of books is something that I would take all day long, bro. Have you watched the movie Free Guy? I have not. I don't know what that is. Also, I don't want to lose this game, but this is looking really bad. Wait, I don't even come close to killing those spear goblins. Oh my gosh, that was awful. That was atrocious. Oops. I'm gonna go Goblin Barrel. I have to Ice Spirit on it too. Not feel good, man. Feels bad, man. Bats? No bats? Alright, are we fine? I actually don't know. Well, that was a terrible fireball. Bats, Goblin Gang, anything. Give me value, give me value, give me value. Please let me win this game. What was that mini P.E.K.K.A, bro, man? Hell yeah. Oh, the bats don't even die! Oh my gosh! Yo, there's no way that just happened. The bats did not die. The bats did not die. Oh my goodness. Alright, please, please, please don't Mega Knight me. Please don't Mega Knight me. He's gonna Mega Knight me. I can't do anything. I just have to let it go. I have to let this wizard go. I can't Hog Rider into that. I'll lose. Alright, he's gonna go Goblin Barrel. We have to stop this from crossing the river. No ball. I do. Ice Spirit Skellies. Night. Beautiful. Get outplayed! Get out of here! Snowball on the Goblin Gang. Give me a damage. Give me a damage. Oh, yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother man. We're better. I am better. This is Homelander. It's actually applicable because I am blonde with, yeah. Oops. I could be a Homelander. I don't want to be. My editor memes me as Homelander all the time, though. Alright, let's do this. Snowball. No! No! I lost. Level 10 Hog Rider, you suck! Fine. More games for you guys. I hope you're not a Homelander. Nah, I'm not a Homelander. Oh, that was an unfortunate game. Is Magic Archer no skill card? No, it's definitely a skillful card. Alright, on to the next one. Did you use Ram Rider? Nah, I'm not gonna use Ram Rider. I should not be cycling that. That's bad. We should have cycled something else. Wait, if that gets a hit, I'm okay with it. Alright, cool. We're fine with it. If we knight in the middle, I think we're okay. Wow. Oh, there's no way he just did that. Oh, that made me so happy. That is what I like. I am an enjoyer of this game. Holy, the audacity of this dude to drop a freaking clone in my face like that. Oh, that was good. That was funny. That was a good moment. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, that was fun. Jeez. Holy overcommitment? Yeah, dude. He was married to that push, bro. He was freaking married to that thing. I'll have to snowball. That sucks. Can't eat it. There's 5 cards coming on the 17th. I don't know, dude. I I really wish as a content creator that they spaced out the cards each month, right? But now I think they're really just going to throw a lot of stuff into the game. It's going to be so confusing. Like, I might not know what the heck is going on in the game in a little bit. Could be funny and fun, but maybe not for me. Who knows? This is not an enjoyable experience to get giant skeleton like that. How about we don't lose to this, please? Did I play that perfect, or did I play that perfect? There's only one answer. That was really good. All right, what's the P.E.K.K.A do? Dude, I think I'm going to lose this. Like, there's no way I defend this the entire time perfectly. This is really hard. He's just going to spam so many giant skeletons with the firecrackers, and the firecracker's going to hit my tower. This is so annoying. Alright, I guess we played that really well. Never mind. Somehow defended that. Back up more giant skeletons, maybe. Alright. These firecrackers need to die, though. Like, really badly need them to die. I think they will die, but, like, how soon will they die is the question. One of them dies. One of them dies. We're fine. Do this, maybe. Opposite lane shenanigans. I lost. No way I take tower here. I can't defend that. Yep, GG. That's an unfortunate loss, not gonna lie. It is really tough. I do think that all of his cards being level 14 made a pretty big impact when we had one card level 15. That was kind of it. Or Hog Rider and Wizard were a little bit higher level. Those would be better wins. All right, anyway, we'll jump to the next ones. We will win these games. We'll get back up. If Duchess gets a rework, won't she just be a Princess Tower with 300 less HP and a whole storage of daggers? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, Ian, I genuinely don't spend that much time doing that stuff or thinking about it too much until they, like, actually implement stuff. Because a lot of times what happens is, like, I'll give advice, and then the advice isn't implemented. So I'm just like, why do I spend the time to try to figure things out if my advice isn't even, like, looked at? So for me, I personally, like, really super prefer figuring out what my figuring out what's best for me, and then, you know, not really spend as much time with Supercell. Because with a level 15 in Mega Draft, for instance, like, I legitimately poured my heart and soul into giving them, like, really good feedback, and they just didn't listen to me. So I was like, okay, if I give you the right decision and you just don't listen, like, I don't want to spend time giving you guys feedback anymore. Like, I've been giving them feedback on a lot of their updates and stuff, but I've been spending a lot less time compared to, you know, I used to spend an entire day, like 12 hours looking at stuff and then giving them feedback for free. I just don't do that anymore. I'll spend like maybe 2 seconds looking at it. I can't say conclusively that that's going to be the case, but you might be right. Why changing lanes the last time? I tried to do something different because I wasn't going to break through the firecracker giant skeleton. I couldn't go same side there. I was going to lose. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's not working. You got to switch it up. It's the same thing in, like, pickleball, right? If you keep hitting the same shot over and over again, and your opponent's used to it, they're probably going to wreck you. You got to switch up your strategy. So when things don't work very well, you got to fix, like, and try different things. There's always a different thing that you can do in life as well. Like, for instance, if you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting a good result, probably want to switch it up a little bit and see if you can try something else. It just, if you guys haven't already incorporated that into your life, it's pretty important. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. There's a lot of things in life that I'm working on as well. Also, I should just be able to pull this to the King Tower again. Maybe not. Messed it up. Oops. No skellies here. I really messed it up. I really messed it up. I'm gonna just not lose the King Tower, you know? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I was freaking out, bro. I was freaking out. I was so confused on what was happening there. All right, I'm going to go for the wizard here as well. Ian, also, I was wondering, dude, are you going to switch your name from Ian77 to something else that's more like, I don't know, like cleaner? Like, I'm considering changing my, I already have the thing tag instead of SirTag. Sorry, no, I have SirTag, but I'm thinking of dropping the CR at the end of the name. Make it a little bit cleaner. I don't know if you have considered doing that for your accounts. Or maybe it's kind of harder to get the Ian instead of Ian 77, but yeah, I don't know. Pickleball is so fun. Yeah, it is. It's pretty fun. All right, we also don't want to lose this game. I can't afford to lose this game after how easily we were ahead. All right, we're going to do this. And then the Giant Skeleton completely carries this. And then I think we can go Hog Rider behind this. We do need our Hog Rider higher level, though. I've identified that that's like a pretty big issue. Having a lower level Hog Rider makes a very, very big impact. This Knight tanking, though, is pretty big. Because he's going to go in for a bad Mega Knight at the bridge, obviously. It's just like how he plays. He's going to go Princess, so we're just going to go Giant Skeleton. Now he can't Princess. We're Snowball here as well. And just to kill those a little bit quicker, it's pretty important. We can cycle a Knight here as well. This Giant Skeleton would have died if it wasn't so over leveled. It's so grotesque. Looking at a level 16, level 15 card. You can't Mega Knight on that. Going to, that's terrible. Hey, he lost the game. Guy doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, GG. On to the next one. I feel like everyone already knows me as this, so I don't think I would change because I've named that everywhere. Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of people don't expect the bomb to do that amount of damage. Yeah. Why is your chat not saying wild things every 0.5 seconds like Riley and Mines? I ban people that like say inappropriate things for like a long period of time. So if someone like spams like really, really inappropriate stuff, it's not like that. Also, people have a misconception that my audience is like younger. People watching are actually usually within the age range of 20 to 30 years old, actually. Usually. I think the highest age demographic is 25 to 30. And the reason is Clash Royale is a bit of an older game now. So, you know, you guys have probably grown up watching someone play Clash Royale and like, you know, instead of just jumping into the game. I is very strict. I'm not super strict, but I definitely do remove like inappropriate stuff. I'm 14, I'm 15. Yeah, there's some people that are going to be 14 and 15. Usually it's not the case though. "31 checking in," says Andrew. See? Yeah. Older than 30? Yeah, there's... I think that the, like... So usually sponsorships will take a look at my demographics and they'll be like, wait, like Manscaped ended up sponsoring me for like... how many months? It was a lot of months in a row. They're like, "You are the best gamer creator. Everyone in your audience is like within our demographic." I had like no girls watching. Maybe like 2. I think Chloe and someone else. With like 2 girls watching our videos. Or girls that are watching as a byproduct of the boyfriend being like, "Hey, yo, watch this video with me." Not on their own volition. But anyway, having like a completely male-dominated demographic, and then also, yeah, having a demo that was generally within the age range of 20 to 30 meant that certain sponsors really wanted to sponsor me. All right, what are we doing here? How are we going to win? I guess we can go for Knight and stuff. Also, the other thing that I didn't do is I didn't like go to TikTok and promote to get my audience from there. Generally, my audience is like pretty chill. Like I would say like, I wouldn't trade my audience for anyone else. I really wouldn't. I freaking love you guys. Y'all are the best. We got rid of all the like, you know, people that I did not want. Also, phenomenal NATO for us. That is so big. I'm going to let that explode so then we can kill the Inferno Dragon. All right, let's do this. I was thinking about going other side as well if he cycled anything else, but he didn't. The snowball might be good. If we push it to the other side, it's worth. We do. It's very nice. All right, we can activate King Tower against this Firecracker now. Reliably. Wait and see if he wants a NATO, because then we have the... that hits my tower. That's not good. All right, we can Ice Spirit on this, retarget it. Maybe Giant Skeleton can reach. If we're lucky. Maybe not. I don't think so. Close though. Go for Hog Rider here. This could work. He might have lost. I actually don't know. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Kind of winning right now. Super cool. All right, we should be fine here. It can also go for Ice Spirit. Also, Ian, because you guys stream vertically, you guys get more viewers on live streams that are from shorts. You're gonna have people that aren't very loyal, that literally are just watching because they popped in through shorts, which is way better for you guys to grow more viewers. But also, you're gonna have to deal with a really toxic chat. That's just the benefit that comes with more viewers when you are doing the shorts content. Because you're not gonna get people that are loyal or even care about you. You're gonna get people that are new. You could convert them into people that actually like care. But yeah, you're gonna get a lot of toxic people. Wait, did our Hog Rider do nothing? I think our Hog Rider did nothing. Pretty insane. That's not good. Definitely not good. This is like such a sketchy position playing against E-Barbs and P.E.K.K.A. Like, this is just so annoying. He's got so many answers to me. Stop it. No one loves a Firecracker E-Barbs P.E.K.K.A. player, Broloff. Get away from me. Yo. Oh, did I get... No, it just died. You guys see how quickly that dies? Did you guys see how quickly that died? That was so funny. Also, if you're wondering, you always want to kite things up higher. You never want to kite them lower. If you kite them lower, then you can get them like near your tower and you can just lose the game. So, important to identify that. Don't be stupid. Always kite things up higher. Would you ever stream in portrait? You can stream with face cam as Juicy J does. Yeah, I was considering doing it on my second channel, just to see, and I probably will, honestly, just to see how many views I can get. Yeah, I don't know. Not 100% sure if it's worth though, Ian. Do you know what the CPM is? Is there a difference in CPM? Do you get a lot more? Like, I feel like since people are watching, since it's like it's the short, you probably don't get much. You don't get very high CPM, and plus, it's probably more annoying to watch as a long-term thing. For me, I like creating content on this channel that is like long-term. Like these videos or streams that we're doing, I think they'll be watchable forever. So I want to be able to create them in like a long-form content where it's not annoying to watch. It totally depends though, right? Like it's really fun for people to watch if they're on mobile, if it's vertical, but if they're not, they're really annoyed. So you kind of have to guess. Our diamond pass is worth buying. I already said it before. It's worth it depending on your income and if you want to and your enjoyment playing the game. But if you don't have the money, do not spend money on diamond pass, please. You don't need it to compete. Oh my gosh. Dude. Did I just lose? Level 15 recruits. Crazy. That has to be one of the worst plays I've seen ever. I don't think most streams earn that much while live anyways, except donations. They're usually from viewers you earn the most. I actually earn more money from the live streams than I do from my regular videos. Believe it or not, Ian. I make a lot more from my live streams than I do in videos for watch time. I don't know. It makes me a lot more money. I don't know if that matters or anything, but yeah, I'll give you guys that tidbit of information. I don't make that much off of videos. I make a lot off sponsorships. I make a lot off of live streams. Because live streams, I have more watch time. Because I have series and stuff that you guys enjoy watching. So I get a lot of long-term views from that. I think it dies. I was playing with fire there, but I knew. Is your arrows under-leveled? I think so. Flexing? No, I'm not flexing. If anything, that's an anti-flex. You probably want to make more money off of your regular videos than you do from your long-term streams. You probably definitely want to make more money off of your videos. These streams are soothing in the background. Yeah, the streams are really fun. The streams are really fun. All right, we're going for a knight here with the double wizard domination, and I think we won this game. Haven't seen a single ad during the streams. Oh, I don't do ads during the streams. I do them afterwards. So if people watch this as a VOD, then they will get hit with ads, I think, depending on what it is. YouTube just integrates them automatically, so I don't even like click them or do anything. YouTube just does it for me. So whatever YouTube does. One of my streams had 11 to 13 CPM a while back on my main channel, and then got 175,000 views. Yeah, I think the live streams are generally like, I don't know, at least for me. really fun to do as well because I get to interact with the community. And then I can get money from the live streams that cost me absolutely zero money to create. And then I can put them in, all the money from the live streams, into my videos. So it like lets me create better content. At least that's the way that I see it. It's kind of cool where, you know, if you live stream more, you get more money to put more money into content. I don't know how you make more of your videos easily. You have the best editing I've seen on this platform. It's not easy. You know the most recent video that I just put out? You know how many renders that went through, bro? It went through 3 renders. 3 re-renders. The top 5 best decks one, 3 re-renders, bro. And the re-renders were massive changes every time. I was like, no, I don't like this. We're changing this. We're changing this. We're changing this. And I made sure the video was something that I enjoyed. Every single video that I put out at least has 1 re-render of changes that I make. But yeah, it's definitely not easy. Even with the editors that I have, I make a lot of changes to the videos. I hate verticals, says Chloe Smith. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's polarizing, right? Some people like verticals, some people don't. How long does it take you to record a video on average? It depends. Yesterday, it was an hour. I've had days where it was 5 to 6 hours if I was doing something really, really, really crazy. Is that deck's average elixir cost is insane? Mine or his? I feel like both of them are fine. All right, all right. Let's do this, and then activate King Tower with the Hog Rider. Wow, level 15 Hog Rider versus a level 9 Tornado. Light work. That's why we like Tornado. That's why we like Tornado. If you guys, I mean, I'm just saying it over and over and over again. I am screaming it from the top of my lungs. We love Tornado. Without Tornado, we would not be winning most of these games. I seriously would not be winning most of these games. Level 10 Hog Rider into a level 15 Hog Rider, and this guy's losing. Imagine. Wouldn't be me. It's kind of fun mode. I've gotten better at it. Yeah, no doubt. Turn monetization on. Don't care about skippable ads. You need income for your hard work. Yeah, I just turn monetization on my live streams. That's exactly what I do. I will never add ads while I'm streaming though. So you guys can always watch me when I'm playing and just chill with me and, you know, have fun. YouTube has always been like, add ads during the live stream. Like, nah, screw that. I want people to chill with me and interact with me. Do you prefer fast cycling decks or heavy decks? I personally prefer fast cycling decks because there's more mobility. So if you are in a position where you're in a bad spot, you can always get out of it. With beatdown decks, sometimes you're not given the opportunity to outplay your opponent and you're locked into a very specific decision because the cost of your cards costs so much elixir. So because of that, sometimes you're just forced into this most optimal play. And sometimes the most optimal play is an aggressive play. And if you go for an aggressive play, then guess what happens? Sometimes your opponent will go in for a really good defensive option that they shouldn't have. I'll give you a perfect example. I was playing earlier, and I played against someone with Monk, Fisherman, and Royal Giant. Okay, so obviously those cards all being out of cycle, I should win the game if I go in for an aggressive play. If I drop my Giant when all of those cards, like the Royal Giant was getting wrecked, the Monk was out of cycle on the other side. The Fisherman was way out of cycle because he tried to do some stupid play to pull a card that he shouldn't have. It was like, haha, you're dead. Get wrecked. I was so excited, so happy, so animated. And then guess what? He had a mini P.E.K.K.A. He just had a mini P.E.K.K.A. And I was just like, okay, I just lose the game. That's awesome. Like, I played perfectly. I did the right play. Going back, doing this play 10 out of 10 times, I would never change anything. But I still lost the game because you randomly ended up having a freaking mini P.E.K.K.A. in a deck that you shouldn't have had. So because of that, like, obviously the mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't have a good synergy with the cards there because it takes away from the potential anti-air when he already has multiple cards countering tanks and beatdown cards. So it was like, he should not have it, right? But he does. So beatdown, you're not able to make outplays there. You're not allowed to, like, you go into the set play style that you're forced to do sometimes, or the high probability play, and sometimes you lose because of that. So, yeah. Just how it is, man. How it is. All right, on to the next one. But yeah, with cycle decks, you can just cycle a lot of cheap cards and then get away with really bad plays. Like, you can genuinely be awful at the game sometimes and then just get away with using the skeletons on defense and then like a knight in the middle, and you're able to defend so cost effectively with Dagger Duchess that it's insane. It's actually really bad for the game. That was a possibility. Okay, so he's kind of overcommitting in my opinion. I think the Inferno Dragon dies. Oh, that was bad. I thought that the wizard would stay alive. Tag, I see you constantly talking it up in my streams. I thought it was like, it was apparently just a bot. 5 separate people trying to be you. Yeah, man. Ian, the best way of looking at it is if there's a check mark, then you know it's legitimate. If there's no check mark, then it's never me. So that's the easy way of identifying. Hopefully that helps, man. There's so many fake people that try to be Riley. I think like I've had 5 or 6 accounts that I've permanently banned. As soon as I see them, I don't mention them and then I permanently ban it. So then it doesn't give them an incentive to continue to do it. If you actually respond to it once, it's like the plague. It's infectious. It spreads. You never give trolls any ammunition. You never feed the troll. When you see a troll or something bad, you permanently ban it and you never respond to it. That's what I do, and then you don't have trolls. That's really easy. And then if it bothers you, you'll eventually not get bothered by it by just implementing that type of that strategy. If you're a new streamer or something, never feed the troll. Also, if you are in Twitter or any any bad like conversation, just block, move on. It's not worth the time ever. There was a fake Ian and Riley. Yeah, there was a fake Ian and Riley too. All right, so we can Hog Rider here, and then we can go for a wizard. This is pretty bad gameplay on my end. I messed up. I just did not play that well at all, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe we can still get the giant skeleton on the tower for lucky, but I don't want to overcommit hardcore right now. Oops, messed that up. I think I lost. I lost. I could have defended this if I played better, but I didn't, so. Unless? There's no way though, right? There's no way. There's no way I get bailed out like this. Okay. I mean, not over yet. Yeah, we're dead. GG. That's pretty close. I mean, if I was able to afford a giant skeleton, I think I would have defended that. Audio static? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I obviously was very, very focused in the game, so I wasn't going to change the audio. Usually I have to just click off the audio when that happens. My bad. I'm super sorry about that, guys. Audio is bugged. It should be fixed now. There's no more audio. Wii Sports. Oh, dude, Wii Sports was my jam. I love this. Yo, I don't know if you guys remember the sword fighting thing. You like bopped someone with the sword. The tennis where you just constantly flinged the paddle. No semblance of a stroke. The bowling where you just like threw it down the middle and prayed. Oh man, I love that. That was actually legitimately probably my favorite thing. Like my favorite, one of my favorite games growing up. Wait, did I just lose? There's no way I just lost like that. Dude, I saw his name and I lost. That's so unfortunate. Oh, no, dude. Wait. Wait, we're okay. We're fine. Firecracker is dead. Tesla's gone. No skeleton army, so this should be tower for us, actually. No game audio? Yeah, I took the game audio away because they were static, so then we will have it back in a second. I think probably doing this is ideal. Snowball as well. Wait, does it not kill the firecracker? Oh no, that was so bad. Oh, that did not work. That was kind of bad, guys. Not gonna lie. Maybe not my best work. We were slenching back in the seat and accepting our loss. Oh no. Oh no, man. Or nor. Alright, I mean, if we win this, that'd be insane. Pretty funny. Alright, we're gonna go skeletons here. Alright. Wait. Wait. I think we take a tower here, but does that matter? Asking the real questions. Does it even matter? Probably not. One more, one more, one more. Yes. If I played a little bit better and I didn't snowball in the firecracker, maybe a different outcome. Possibly. Okay, he's got a garbage card. Wait, we could still win this. We do have to defend this, though. Yeah, I don't think I played well at all. Oops. Giant Skeleton won't even reach in time. Bad loss, my guys. We'll play better in the next one. My fault. This should have been a win. 100%. 100%. 100%. That gave me secondhand embarrassment. I know, dude. That was awful. Let's go. All right, 3 wins in a row. 4 wins in a row. I think we can get it. Love your content so much. Keep it up. First live stream I've been able to catch. Dude, thanks for catching me. Thanks for throwing it in a Pokeball, bro. Appreciate it. Audio is back. Yeah, I turned the audio back. Our homemade deck's good? Probably not. If you have to ask the question, your deck is going to be bad. And, yeah. That's just how it is. You plan to do more live streams where you give away pass route to people that beat you? Yes. So we'll be doing more of those in the future. All right, we have to win this game. We can't lose anymore. We've already lost a few. Go Ice Spirit here. Done it, because we knew he was going to do that. It's an obvious play. So we couldn't let him lock onto our wizard or a tower. I think that if I go in for a Hog Rider with a knight, that could work, but it's probably better for us to do this. I wish the skeletons were a bit higher level. Alright. The wizard, I think that's awesome because then we should be able to kill his stuff and then maybe go for a knight afterward in front. It'd be harder for him to defend this. Maybe not. Maybe his Sparky ends up shooting everything together. I hope not, though. Beautiful. Wizard shield. How much damage do we get on the Sparky? Probably not enough. We can Giant Skeleton on it. Or we can go Giant Skeleton lower and then Skeletons on top. But if you Giant Skeleton here, its pathway goes this way. I think we just drop it on top. I don't want to drop it near my tower because I've had so many bad experiences with the Giant Skeleton pathing into your tower and you lose the game off that. Rather Giant Skeleton and then Hog Rider. Especially since the Giant Skeleton exploding kills most of our opponent's stuff. He'll go Skeleton Army. I want a pre-snowball. Dang. Really? Oh, he had Tornado. Wow, I didn't know he would have that. That's not good for us. Alright, so this is a really bad matchup. Sparky plus Tornado. This is a free win for him if he plays it correctly, but he is losing right now, so there's that. I bet you he goes in for a Sparky in the back left. I should have cycled the Wizard in the right. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go for Giant Skeleton on the same side, because we need to be able to kill this Giant, this Electro Giant. Really the only way that we can kill it. It's a really, really bad matchup, though. I can't do this. I can't go Knight plus Hog Rider, because it's just going to get Skeleton Armied. Unfortunately, he's playing horrendously. That is exactly what we needed for him to, like, throw that to that degree. Oh, no. This is such a bad matchup because I don't have a building or a rocket or anything. Such a tough matchup. Ice Spirit. Nope, messed it up. Sparky does die, but I mean, it's going to be able to kill our knight. The Electro Giant's in front of this, I might just lose. Thank goodness, dude. Thank you. Okay. I still don't get a hit through that, right? We don't have an underlevel cards. I definitely need a higher level Hog Rider. Like, if we have a higher level Hog, I just get damage. A lot of these situations. That's gonna hit my Hog. Alright, he's gonna NATO anyway, okay. It's probably a loss, right? Dude, that's so annoying. There's no way I win, right? Oh my god! How? That's a 100-0 matchup, bro. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Wow. He didn't snowball or tornado my tower. Oh, we got so lucky. That's insane. That's a really bad matchup. Oh, the E-Barb's tornado Sparky into the Hog Rider is not easy when we have no reset for the Sparky. Let's go. That's a good win. Wow, that was a tough one. That was probably one of the hardest games we've had all day. I think that was actually the hardest game. That matchup was really, really unfortunate. We also had nothing for Electro Giant to pull it, so there's like a lot of ways for that guy to win. All he had to do was stack up Sparkies, though. He didn't do that. I went tunnel vision? Yeah, it happens. Oh, no. All right, well, we can activate King Tower here with the Tornado or Skeleton's Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit Skeletons are better, so then we can keep our Tornado. All right. That's the ideal gameplay. If you're better at the game, that's what you do. You spend 2 elixir to counter a 7 elixir card, and you spend 2 elixir from the under-leveled card. So my 9 and 10 cost card, sorry, my 9 and 10 level card. They're 9 and 10 levels. They're really, really, really bad, right? I still use them to get a +5 trade against a level 15 card. Wow. This is pretty scummy, dude. It's gonna be a tough game for us, but maybe we can still make it happen. I'm gonna go Hog Rider here and try to counter the Sparky with Ice Spirit Skellies. I think I might be able to make it happen, actually. I don't think he played well enough. Skeleton surround. I'm gonna wait for where it's gonna drop, and then we Ice Spirit afterwards. So with the one other skeleton, I think we take it. Nice. Imagine getting outplayed that hard by a level 10 Hog Rider tech. Let's go, man. I won on defense with a 9 and 10 level card. And then after that, I absolutely freaking finessed him afterward with a level 10 Hog Rider. That's so cool. So he had level 15 Mega Knight. Level 15 freaking Mega Knight. And he got finessed by level 9 and 10 Skeletons and Ice Spirit. So funny to me. He's got a Sparky. I think we're fine. I think we Tornado everything in. Maybe Mega Knights, actually. Yeah, he Mega Knights, actually. We're fine. We should be able to kill the Mega Knight. We're surrounding it with Skeletons and Wizard, and then as long as we make him fight on his side of the map and he can't go in for like aggressive plays, and I think I'm in a good spot. Wizard here. Even if he pops a bad ability, it's fine. We have Snowball. Wizard's on the tower. Terrible arrows. Awful arrows. Alright, this Hog Rider is going to accomplish nothing, but I want to at least force Elixir from him. One more hit? Nah, nothing. See, it's just trash. Level 10 is so bad. Alright, all we have to do is defend, and I think I can. There's no way he's breaking through me. Let's go, guys! We secured the win. Hell yeah. Even if he NATOs, it's fine. We have enough. Ice Spirit Skeletons. Ice Spirit to pull back the Skeleton King. Tornado on defense against it. Make sure he doesn't get that much damage. And then Snowball if we need to. Really easy win. That guy got curb stomped. What is the counter to Sparky? I feel like most of my decks lose to it. I am new to the game, so my skill level is probably not near anyone else's. So if you notice what I was doing, the counter to the Sparky was I spammed other side with cards that he wasn't able to pull into the Sparky. You have to be wary of that because a lot of times your opponent will be able to pull with a giant or a goblin giant your units from the other side into the Sparky from the other side. Like they'll pull your units using a goblin giant or a giant kiting your units into their Sparky. And that needs to not happen. If you can get a Sparky alone, you can counter it with Ice Spirit Skeletons very easily like I did. And then, you know, they're spending all their elixir on defense while you're spamming into them in the other side. Sparky is easier to clean up if you have a reset like Electro Wizard, Zap, Electro Dragon, anything like that. Wow, we're really playing a Sparky every game right now. I guess Clash Royale just said... I asked Sparky and they screamed yes at me. Like, I don't even know. They said 1,000,000 Sparkies in a row. Instead of getting whipped or, I don't know, like getting absolutely punished and hit with a wooden spoon, I'm getting slapped by Sparky, man. That's it. That's like the new punishment. I don't know if your parents ever put soap in your guy's mouth or anything like that when you're younger. Maybe I'm just reliving some traumatizing things. Not really. My grandma kind of did bad stuff, but not my family. But yeah, they dude, this freaking sentenced to 1 billion Sparkies in a row. That's what happened here. Alright, do this. Ice Spirit if we need to. Really good Skeleton's Kite, so then he doesn't do that much damage to the minions, but this matchup sucks. I hated, yeah, growing up because, like, my grandma, whenever we did something bad, she hit me with a wooden spoon. It was not awesome. It sucked, man. I hated that. I think the Sparky thing, sentenced to 1 billion Sparkies, might be slightly worse, though. Not gonna fib. Alright, we're not gonna tornado because I don't... Okay. A snowball skeletons on the... no. Giant skeleton? Probably. It soaks up the Sparky shot, so it seems worth. I mean, Ice Spirit barely out of the range of the Valkyrie, and then freeze. Beautiful. So, like, knowing those micro interactions and not being stupid enough to drop your Ice Spirit, like, super far away, or dropping it inside the Valkyrie is really important. My parents put spicy items on my lips when I was in kindergarten because I kissed a girl. Yo, what were they trying to condition you to do? That's awful, man. Yo. I feel like they were trying to condition you or something. They're like, thou shalt never kiss again. Oh, that's bad, bro. I'm sorry. My mom, it was a belt. Sorry, my dad was a belt and mom was a slipper. Yo, at least there's a little bit of difference there. At least there's a little bit of difference there. Stuff's awful, though. I think, like, in this generation, no one's ever going to get hit or slapped or anything. But, like, our generation, if you're, like, 25 or older, you're probably going to be like, man, that stuff was awful. I think parents, it's been now normalized that there is no bad parenting like that. Maybe there is still, but I don't hear about it as often. Alright, we're tornado the skeleton army. It should all die. And then the minion horde also dies. Where is our wizard? Our wizards are dead too. Dang, everything died. That's not the way we wanted this play. I'm gonna go giant skeleton at the river right into the Valkyrie because I bet you he goes in for a Sparky. We want the Sparky to die. I'll kill the stupid Sparky. If not, then I guess I go Hog Rider. I think he loses the giant skeleton. And then we go Hog Rider because he doesn't have much available. Yeah, he's actually screwed. He played this really poorly. Tornado the skeleton army and also the stuff in. Terrible play right into our wizard. Let's go. Go and spam this to get to a Hog Rider. Actually, probably not even going to drop off. I could Hog. I'm going to do it. Usually, Hog Rider stops your offensive because you don't have any elixir afterward. So this Hog Rider is the end of our offense. It's the end of the offense chain. But if you continuously apply cards that are fighting that can kill your opponent's cards, then you can still keep up the offense. So just keep that in mind. Alright, we're going to go this, and then he's going to go clone, so we're going to have to tornado. Is he really not? I'm surprised. Wait, does he just lose everything? Because the giant skeleton kills the firecracker. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a terrible skeleton army, bro. What is that sacrifice? He thought I was going to Hog Rider or something. Roll off, you're crazy. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. I don't think our bro is laughing at all, though. I think he's having a pretty bad time. Instead of me dying to that Valkyrie, how about we Ice Spirit it? That did a lot of damage. I don't think he's... Oh, no, he did realize. He understands the assignment. Got him! Alright, we have to get a Hog Rider through or we're gonna lose. Didn't get it. Oh no. If he fireballs me? Alright, please. Thank God. I like snowball tornadoed him to death. That was pretty funny. Jake, did you ever drink from the garden hose? Bro, I think I did when I was younger. Oh, maybe that's why I've lost all my brain cells. I think I did it like once or twice. Also, there was like a rose like thing in my garden. My family had this rose garden, and I always wanted to pick some leaves off, and I always pricked myself. Also, there were caterpillars that had the spiky stuff, and if you touched it, your hand would get itchy, or not even itchy, but it would hurt for like a day. I would always want to pick them up because I thought they were cute. Like, they're so cute. And the roses, I always wanted to like pick off the leaves. I would always stick myself with a thorn. I'd be like, oh, Mom, I hurt myself again. It's like, Jake, can you just like stop doing that? I was really dumb. I was a really dumb kid. My guy's 7K already? No, we're one game away. Let's get it. Last one. Hey. All right, we're going to go Skellies here. We're going to go in for a wizard as well. And then I think we want to go in for a giant skeleton with a wizard. Oh my gosh. This is where our last game resides, hopefully. I don't want to be playing more than this. We want to win it. We're in it. Let's go, baby. All right, we can tornado if he decides to spam stuff with that. I know that we were able to kill the firecracker. No, we were able to kill the firecracker, but does he want to drop anything else? Is he going to do anything else, or is he just going to let it go? Okay, yeah, so firecracker dies. We're fine with this interaction. I don't want to overspend elixir. It's important not to be stupid. It's important to understand Clash Royale's interactions. The play against firecracker, which is so fitting because it is like the staple of mid-ladder. It's, I guess, the mascot of mid-ladder, if you will. It's generally what we assume that people would be playing at lower levels of skill because it's just ingrained in their brain. We're going to snowball and knock away the goblins. Force out a Tesla, which is multiple levels higher than my Hog Rider. I think I can drop a giant skeleton because he doesn't have goblins and he doesn't have Tesla. This is going to be very hard for him to defend. If it's even possible. I thought it would work. Didn't really work as well as I had hoped. Maybe we can still get that on the tower, possibly. I think it gets tower. Yeah. That was really good for us. I played that well. I knew that, like, we would be able to break through a Valkyrie or anything like that, so it was a vibe. Just do Knight, Skellies here. I think these Skellies are able to kill the Firecracker. Beautiful. We dropped the Knight super low, so then we have more time to build up a bigger push. Dude, we just massively outplayed this, man. Hell yeah. So, since the Goblins were out of cycle and the Tesla's out of cycle, I was like, there ain't no way he's stopping this giant skeleton. Because they always end up having a mini tank, plus goblins or skeletons, plus a building. And he had 2 out of the 3 things out of cycle. So if we just kill that other one with our overpowered card, because it's over-leveled, then he has nothing. Effectively nothing. So that's how we like to play Clash Royale. And if you guys are using your Tornado in every single instance against Firecrackers on offense, it's a bad decision because the Firecracker will often walk into the Giant Skeleton, as you guys have seen a lot of times. Not every time, but a lot of times. And then when they do that, then you're like, hell yeah, brother, man, give me more. Give me more. And then, obviously, since my skill level is a little bit higher, I'm just like not going to let the Firecracker lock into our tower. Go for a Wizard off to the side. Having a nice assortment of cards all together is always fun. And then just point his units into us as well is very awesome. All right, we're going to go Hog Rider. We're going to go Skeletons. We can Ice Spirit as well and walk away with a very dominant win. Guys, we got 7,000. That's what we like to see, baby. And we're going to unlock all the chests right now to see if we can snag some more Hog Riders for the next push up to Arena 19. These arenas are actually getting slightly more difficult to get. I'm not going to lie. It is not easy climbing up with a level 10 Hog Rider to 7,000 trophies, but we did it. It's a sight to behold. Our Hog Rider has seen new heights. He has reached the Dragon Spa. Let's go. This is a brand new account. 15th time that I've played on it. And you guys, if you have brand new accounts, you can also reach the top level without spending any money. You don't even have to get like the Wizard Evolution. You could get a different evolution. Just play this deck and, you know, learn how to play it correctly. You don't really need high levels on any of these cards. You can still get a lot of value from the bottom cards here. These do not need to be leveled. All these at the top do need to be leveled. So I did a good separation so you guys can understand. Anyway, if you like this, drop a like on the video. It allows me to do these contents and these streams more often. I want to do them as much as I possibly can. So definitely drop a like if you haven't already. And yeah, stay tuned for more streams. Would super appreciate that if you guys would drop a like, because then we'll be able to do it more frequently. And check out the pinned comment if you want to see what I think is going to be the best deck in the new meta. There's going to be a Dark Goblin deck that is going to pop off because Dark Goblin is so broken after the buff. 8% damage buff? Like, what the heck? That is so substantial, and it's already a good card. So check out the pinned comment for that if you haven't already. And then also check out the pinned comment for all the other videos in this series, because I played a lot beforehand. You'll see the progression on how I leveled up and beat all the other arenas early on with this deck, and how I won my Grand Challenge, how I won my Mega Draft Challenge, how I won my Classic Challenge. I won those all first try, and they will all be in the pinned comment down below if you guys want to check that out. So if you're missing me beating earlier arenas, if you're stuck in an earlier arena, I beat Arena 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to Arena 18. And now, next stream, we're going to be doing Arena 19. Super hoping that we hit more Hog Riders. I don't think we're hitting them. Yeah, we're not really hitting them right now. We're getting some nice season tokens, though, and we are getting some gold and gems and cannons. Skellies are good. We'll take those. Ice Spirit Knight. Knight's giving us elite wildcards, at least. The last one. We got Tornado. And then the previous seasons, we got some of those chest openers. But yeah, I'm excited for the next one, guys. Super stoked. Also, I want to see if there's anything in the shop that we want to buy for this. Is there any card that we like? None of these are really anything that's worth it. I mean, we could use Electro Spirit over Ice Spirit, but generally, I think I'm just going to go for this. I think that's probably the better play. And then, I guess, you know, the other thing, we could get gold. Probably just like max out Electro Spirit or Rocket if we really wanted. Rocket might work okay with the deck if we wanted, or Bowler. Yeah, I think the deck is pretty good. If you didn't have Giant Skeleton, you could maybe put a Bowler in the deck. It'd work okay. I think if you really wanted to level up the Bowler instead of the Giant Skeleton leveled up in this season shop. But yeah. Anyway, no matter when or where you're watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. King Moon says, hey, what's up, Jake? I love the content, brother. You know a good counter to Little Prince Logbait? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of decks on my YouTube channel that are pretty good to it, but let me see one particular. Okay, so you see the top 5 best decks in the world. The first place one, the number 1 one, is the best one to counter it. You will win every time because you literally have a princess and you have Little Prince and you just spam rockets on your opponent and you hard counter Logbait. It's a very easy deck. Also, anything that has a fast cycle with log, so you have a building, a fast cycle, and you have a log, you counter Logbait because you're going to be able to kill their Goblin Barrel every time, and then you should be able to outdamage them. But that specific Little Prince deck with Tesla and Princess at the bridge, you'll just outcycle. The Goblin Barrel will do 0 damage, and then you'll cycle more princesses than them, and you'll win the game. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you later, all right? Peace, love, and positivity, and I'm already hyped for the next one. Check out the pinned comment for the Dark Goblin, and also all of the videos that were live streamed today. And thank you again for the $5 dono. Love ya.